You could draw a flow chart of how much progress we're making, and we're going pretty quick, pretty steady. And I'm gonna don't fucking blue screen me, you slut. Okay, we're good. You know, if you want to draw a progress, game start. We're going. It's a little slow, but we're getting there. We're determined to handcraft everything, so that's fucking dumb. But then we start going real fast as we're getting automation set up, and it just goes like this. And then, guess what? Mico discovers fucking cannons, and then nothing happens. And then we do this, and we're coming back to progress again. But this is Fun Town, okay? So we're going to go there whenever we can, but just know there's going to be a loss of progress in the meantime. It's going to be fine, though. I'm not worried about it. It'll all get done in the end, and I got to say I'm really happy with the current project that we have. Between the railings getting up, we're about ready to start putting in walls and starting to build on lower levels. I think it's all going to be really good. I love the way that we have things laid out right now. We have our alleyways, we have our full hallway, any little extra space, and there will be extra space will be used for access columns up and down. So we don't know if we're going to be able to put the stairs all the way down there, but we can put stairs down to the middle layer and then walk over here and go down. We can do connecting layers. So that'll be fun. That'll be fine. This will all be outside. We'll put up railing on the edge here so that we don't, you know, fucking throw ourselves off into the middle of nowhere. But I'm thinking at the end of this hallway, wherever that is, either at the end or perhaps right over here, but at some point in this building, we're going to have a hole in the wall that's going to send us off to the power supply area. Yeah, I'm very excited to see what we can do with trains as well. I'm very, very excited to see how that works, because any major logistics advances like trains and shit like that is going to be really, really nice. Okay, so a couple things need to happen. I want to get this online first. After this, I really do want to do Caterium. And we're probably going to set up the Caterium Tower, which is going to be basically this, but for Caterium. And it will just be the one layer that's bring the ore in, smelt it, turn it into ingots. Where the ingots are going to be stored. Not right there. We're probably going to push it further that way. In fact, we probably will put it right over here. And leave that to be a way down onto that side. Where this can become a crystal tower right over here. So we'll see. But oh, don't jump. Oh, God. I don't see this being needed for a whole tower. I think maybe one floor of production will get both of these satisfied. But we'll see what other derivatives are made from the crystal materials. I'm not worried about that right now. I just want to get iron online. So, in the interest of getting that done. Sorry, forgot my hack. I'm trying to do the fancy hotkeys. It ain't working. It's been more than 10 minutes since I played, so my dumbass brain has already forgotten everything. What's nice about having everything split up very nicely in the way that it is that we can, we could do power poles like this in between. I mean, like in the middle of production, I definitely think is reasonable. Interesting that I can put it all the way down here. That's interesting. No, but we are going to put it right there on the edge, and that'll just be for in between these. In between these guys. We should only need 5 as well. Should only need 5. So we'll put one there. Should be able to skip these and put one here. Should be able to put one here between these guys. Is it 5 or is it... No, this is taken care of. 1, 2, 3, 4... What? Oh, because this is only 8. I don't know why I thought it was 10. Okay, no, we only need 4. I thought these arrays were each 10 for a second. This is why you don't stop playing, okay? Because if you stop playing, you will forget important shit. Okay, anyway, oh, hold on, no, you. We want a wall there. And I want a wall here so that I can put a, I mean, we're probably going to have this power route from maybe a wall right there. It's going to go up like this and then in. But it's going to come from underneath, but it's going to come underneath right there. And then string along these guys, which will then connect to these nodes. Where is the power node on this building? Where is the wire going to try to connect? Ah. You know what? Never mind then. I would rather it connect from the other side. We're going to route power that way. We don't need power poles inside the building. As nice as I think it could look, we'd be putting power to the front. We'd be pulling it from over there just to drag it this way, just to come up, just to come over, just to go back again. It's excessive. It's too many joints. It's too many angles. But if we pulled power from down below, because it's going to come from underneath, and we put a wall. right here, which I don't know if we can do because I put the scaffolding there. Please let me do it, sir. Please let me have nice things. Oh, he lets me have nice things. Whoa. But I can put a power, because the power nodes are going to run along this exact altitude right there, on that lower half of that wall. Which we're going to pull from, actually from down there, because that's where the power comes in. But we do need to figure out what vertical column we're going to use to bring power into the facility. But it is going to link here, and then it will just go up, probably up to the top there, and then it can just go over and string along. So we'll see. I don't know. Maybe we'll put, maybe we'll have walls on the bottom here. I don't think that's necessary, but we can, and that would allow our power nodes to just go across, but then also just link up. We'll have to see how we want to do it, because there are going to be a couple options. I also like the idea that the power lines go over the railing on the wall that goes behind it. This is why I need more stairs. Like, right over here is a good spot. This is where it will go. This one right here. Yep. Nope. This one right here. I lied. Let's go ahead and put our stairs up, because this will be easier for us to deal with. I'd love to be able to place from the bottom here and then build down, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that I could do this, and then there we go. And the next one should be up. I was really hoping it would be literally the opposite way around. Okay. So, however you place it on the bottom level will be the opposite how it lands on the top, because I wanted this to be the top, and then we would just build a door here. Build walls on a door. Like, this is some shit. This ain't happening. But that's fine for now. It works. At least for the moment. There we go. Yeah, you got to get your gambits figured out for him. Okay, cool. So, we know that these walls are going to... I do want to put these walls up. Okay, I really, really do. I don't want to get stuck building a bunch of stuff tonight. You know, stuff that we're not going to end up keeping. Or stuff that doesn't really matter. But I do want to see the proof of concept for how these structures are going to look. And it's fine for now that these are reversed, okay? It's fine, because these are going to be replaced with, like, windows and shit. Okay. We got to put a door on that one spot. Okay. Because we'll put windows and shit in there. I'm not worried about it. We need to get a door here, by the way. Left door? I think this will work. That'll be fine. Yeah, because then we just come in and we're right on the railing. Perfect. But we can put the power can come in from right there, goes up, across to here, and then it's just, we have a node right on there that then goes to the left of each of these panels and just connects in, you know. And it's just the one side, too. So it's just like this. I think I'm going to put the node down just because it makes sense that we already have it there. It'll go right there. Then it'll go across and just be very neat. We'll put it right there because that's the line between the two tiles. And then we should be able to just put one there. And I am going to put one on every side because I'm pretty sure that we're going to need them for the whole array. This should be good. And it should just connect across. And I think it's going to create some really pretty visual effects. Hey, villain. Yuck. Alright, there we go. Look how fucking neat and tidy it is. We probably could connect from that side, since that's kind of where the power comes from. Probably would do this connection from that side, but I don't really mind either way. Here we go. Okay, and then that, you know, that's just it. Is it? That is just it. Okay, so then we connect you here. Let's connect from this side. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do have 8. Okay. So you connect in to this guy. Probably could have done it from the right side and got these properly straight, but... kind of have to pick these from the front. I think that's just neat. I think that's just great. I think it's just wonderful because these are the one side only, so they don't affect outside. And if we replace these with windows, hopefully, you know, these guys won't be visible on the window. But if they are, we'll just move them, and we can do that. So all of this will theoretically be connected. I think that just looks so nice. Oh, it just looks so good. Okay, so now, man, all the splitting we're gonna need to do underneath. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy. We need to do the same thing over here now. Power's probably gonna come in from down here. So, I mean, we could have stairs down right here. I wouldn't mind this. I do like the idea that we have a way up and down nearby each of these as part of the hallway. You know, they plug into the hallway like this. Because that's what this... We're doing a 3-tile wide hallway for that reason. The center glass one is never going to move. It's not going to change. You're not going to put stairs on this. But we can put stairs on the sides, and that's what it's for. So putting a staircase right here also feels good, and it's not a bad idea. Because we're not going to need any wires to, or any splitters or anything to move right here specifically. You know what, Fern, you're right. We do have interior lights as well. I don't know where they are. I don't know if we got them, but there are the ceiling lights that we can put up, which will also definitely be cool. It'd be nice if there were more glassy foundations or an actual roof tile, maybe that was like slanted a little bit, like a ramp, but hollow. Like this, but hollow. And then it could have like skylights and shit on it. Like that would be the best. Don't mind me, just being slutty for building again. Okay, we've got some concrete. We're good. We have over 100. All right, let's not fuck around with visuals. Let's get all the belts hooked up. Let's get our splitting done. Let's at least get one array together, and then let's rebuild our. Let's move this. Actually, is what we're gonna do. I mean, maybe we'll push this out by one. Well, I mean, a lot of this isn't necessary. We really could keep this here because this alleyway is not being encroached upon. Kind of interesting how we could keep this whole thing right here. We could just keep it. We would just need to move these 4 right here because I can't get in between them. But yeah, this stuff right here isn't necessary anymore. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Now my inventory's full, but let's just go one by one for a second. Okay. How much is in here overflowed? Fuck, well, there's all my fucking bars. There's all my rods, man, that we've been looking for this whole game. But we're about to make some big dedicated rod production. I think it's going to be great. We're going to need to figure out how we want to divide up. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, never mind. I can put those in there. Like, there's a lot of stuff in here right now that we don't need to hold on to. We just need to be able to build these buildings that we're doing. Like, I don't need the nut right now as much as I want it, you know? Well, we need one round of 200 cables, not both. Okay. Then we're going to find out that I put up some priceless material. I'm excited about the tier 3 belts that we got because it's very inexpensive for us right now. I say inexpensive, it's competing with the Space Needle project. However, we can produce that stuff pretty much in mass, and I think it's going to be fine. Okay, just clean it up. All right, we just barely fit there. Let's go drop this extra stuff off because moving these guys is going to be an actual nightmare. Actually, you know what? If we do a... we could easily just put a big storage unit right here. Or just a regular one, I guess. Fuck it. Enjoy food time, Fern. Okay. I need to deconstruct this. It's going to move slightly. Same with you. Because I could never upgrade this belt before. But they're going to get squished a little bit closer to the splitters. Okay, and now... we actually don't want it connected to the exact side that the other one is on. We want it right there. And I don't know if these splitters are going to need to move. That's my concern, is that the splitters are going to need to move. No, because this gives us enough space. That's fine, and I should be able to access them between these guys. For now, let's just go ahead and do a tier 1 belt. Let me just see if I'm able to upgrade this. If this were an MK2, I can select it. Okay, so we're good. For now, let's just do tier 1. Oh my god. Ugh. There we go. But now I can get in between here and upgrade that belt later as well. Which right now we'll just build it. Later on we can upgrade it. Like, the fact that I can get in between here and access this belt is really cool. Like, these being very close to each other. This could go forward again, because the other one we had it where it was nudged a little bit forward, and that was fine. I wouldn't be opposed, but it just feels like, fuck, man, I get tired of fucking with these carousels. Whoa! There we go. Got it. Totally fine. Alright, let's get rid of this belt. Because that would give us ample space to be able to move stuff around and not worry about it. The question is whether I've built over those boxes. I just now realized I did, but I can reach this one. Can I reach this one? It's inevitably trapped. I can. It's right there. Nice. Nice. Okay, so those are fixed. Now we just need to put all these bars back. Because we do not want the ingots in our inventory. Okay, cool. And now we've got that figured out. So that's all together. We do need to get the other side. So let's go ahead and hang out with that. Nothing's coming in, so this is just going to go in a little loop-de-loop forever. Cool. And can't quite take all of that. This one here on the end is fine. Honestly, we could have probably added another splitter section if we really wanted to. Just transfer this stuff over. Yeah. Make the jump. There we go. Yep, there should be enough here for everything to get full again. It's that one stack of 28 that keeps following me around, man. It's that one little extra stack. Okay, so now we want to get the... I'm going to get this guy set up now where it is equal to the other side because it's correct. That's it. The other one has a little bit of space between it. I don't know how close they need to be. Right here? Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So now we're just going to get our belts put back in. And then we should be fine. This solves the problem. It's not identical to the other side, but it doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be. I don't like getting too stressed about things being exactly symmetrical. Or not even exactly symmetrical. You know, if it's correct within its own space, then it's correct. It's fine. We don't need to worry about it being exactly identical to the one on the other side. Hey, Raven. Because they're both good boys, okay? They're both good boys. We don't have to worry about one carousel being slightly thinner than the other, okay? It's all good. Okay. Put you in there. Put you in there. Yeah, so we actually have quite a lot of space in here. I don't know if I took some back to the other storage facilities, but this is good. I love having this many rods, man. We've been so low on rods most of the game. I didn't even really mean to say symmetry. I meant more like standardization. Really, it's more just about standardization across different facilities. It's good to have. I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not worth like breaking everything and redoing it again. That's not worth it. not in my opinion. Okay. Ooh, we're fine. Okay. So we've got this carousel fixed. We can now upgrade it properly, which we'll do eventually. Oh shit, yeah, no, we've got this too. I want to make sure all of our boxes are taken care of. All of our iron ingots find a home. I don't think we have any more boxes on the ground. I'm pretty sure we got them all. Yeah, okay, we're good. So this carousel's ready. So beautiful, beautiful spacing. We got very lucky here that we don't need to. We can have an alleyway here. We don't have to. We don't have to push this anywhere. We don't have to move it. We just wanted to fix it. So now we can go ahead and put our walls in. And I'm very excited for that. We're going to put our wall right there. And probably build some stairs right here on this spot. This is a great spot for stairs. Honestly, this is a fantastic spot for stairs. It's a random little cubby at a corner far away from any of the other access points. This is just a great spot. We're happy with this spot. In a way that I'm not often happy with our spots. Okay, we'll probably also put one over here on the other side. And I imagine that we could make this point right here vertically all the way down. Could make this our nexus. Like we have a wall with 2 open ports in it. We put a hypertube entrance here that goes down to the crystal area. And then we put another hypertube entrance down here, and this is the one that goes all the way down there. I could see that being the case. And we just go all the way straight to, well, kind of like this. We'll go diagonal. I think we'll go diagonal right up until that point. And then just connect in as normal. Yeah, that could be good. That'll get us up and down from right here. And then if we want to go fast in here, we just whip out the car and go. Speaking of which, I have 2 of them. Let's get our gun back on. Yeah, we could just pop out our car and be like, I need to go right now. It would be nice if you had those little floor elevators that they have in airports. That'd be nice. But I mean, we made this very wide so that we could fuck around and drive around and stuff like that. And get where we need to go. So that's good. I think having a couple factory cars just parked around random places could be good. That could be really good. So what does right click do? You can't just put in my chat right click with no context. Raven, what are you doing? Okay, so we're gonna probably put that door right here, I think. That's a good spot for a door. And then start putting our walls down. Ah, yeah, belts. That's right. Just use belts, forehead. Oh, right click. Oh, no. We already know the buzzer, the alarm. It's one of the few things I do already know. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so this whole room here is pretty much going to be separated out. I think that putting the power over here is going to be nice. Really, the power doesn't need to come up to this level. The power needs to be connected in at this level and then be worked in from the bottom. This room does not need power at all. Also, I do want to fill in where we don't need access. So you can fill these 3 in and actually get rid of this guy. Fuck you. Put some stairs down. Very nice. So now we have another access point up here just for ourselves to get up and down as needed. I mean, just look how many points of access we have now between the layers. This is very good. This is very good. Because this can also continue down to the next layer, which I think it might do. There we go. Which I think it might do, but I'm not sure yet. So these are utility hatches. This is where we're going to be pulling and bringing in materials later. From right here, actually. This is going to need to all go into one belt. So we're going to need to merge those 2, merge those 2. So we need 4 mergers right at the output of of elevators. In fact, if I could have the elevators come out of these guys and straight into mergers, that'd be 1 down. Then it goes immediately into another one. Then another. That 3rd one will be right here, and that will probably just go right up and plug into this guy on the other side. Right here. It'll come up right on that spot. So we'll probably just air these guys to the right if we can. Put our splitters as far to the right as possible. And then this guy over here will come in and probably connect and plug in right on this guy. On the other side, of course. But that will all get merged on the far side and then just have one belt that runs this way and in. That'll be good. That'll be good. We need to get our railing put to get our walkway. It's important to me that we have all this stuff. Never mind, I need rods. How do I need rods? I have like 20,000 in my inventory. I don't have any in my inventory. Fuck's sake. Let's get the walkway done there. It is done on the other side, so that's already finished. But let's get that one walkway done. And then we'll be able to put in power, and then we'll start our mergers. Putting down a bunch of mergers there. Yeah, faster belts would definitely be the answer. If I could get them to be really low to the ground, that would be best, because right now they're kind of high. You know, I probably could. I probably could if I were to put like a support. If I were to put a belt support, like off, or if I were to do a wall one, just barely. But like this is too high. That's my problem with it. Oh God, you. I really want it low down. Raise it up, but I can't bring it down. I mean, you would just have to allow it to be slightly raised there, but I couldn't drive over it. I would just love to have a conveyor foundation, you know? That would be great. The whole thing just moves you. You're just sitting there, you're like... That would be great. Yeah, we're going to make this a, this little section right here is going to probably just be transport nexus. That's probably what this could be as well. Like, who the fuck knows? Maybe this goes, because we got this extra space over here that isn't being used for anything. It doesn't have to be either. We can have open space in the floors. All right, let's put our walkway down. Start on the far side, rotate it. Okay. There's one that needs to be changed, and it's right to the right side of the fourth one, so it's this guy. It's going to be turned into a T-junction. Okay, that way we can put walls all the way down here and still have access about halfway down. Cool. I'm not going to worry about power in this particular one. I do want to get belts put together for the other guy and get one full set of plates being made and put back in here. Like, let's get one of these connected. Like, this is fine. What we really need to set up is power. So let's get our power situation figured out. We do need, hold on, because we do need our catwalk on the outside. It's not enough that this goes right up against the edge. We do need an outside walkway like this. Rip to that jump pad, man. This is going to be the outside. Which will certainly have a door right here so that we can get in, but we'll probably just be able to walk around the outside like this as well. Actually, we probably will just wall this in and just completely section this area off. We'll have to see. But we don't want the power cable coming up like this anymore. We're going to want it to come in underneath here. So let me see if there's a safe way down. There is a way down. Okay, let's do a ladder real quick. Just get my ability to go up. Oh, God. Imagine just fucking missing a ladder like that. Yeah, we want the power to come in from the side here, and we're going to have the catwalk run around like this as well. We don't need you, and you're tempting me, so we're going to get rid of you. Okay. Get that set up. So the power is going to want to come in on a wall that's right here. So let's go ahead and get that wall set up. Just so I have the ability to bring that power in. I think the middle layer should be this material. I think that's going to be cute. So that we can tell from the outside what levels are we supposed to be looking at, which ones are we not. So this comes out from all the way down there, which is great. This is going to connect into the wall here. So we want to go ahead and give it the double outlet. I think right in the middle. Just right there, perfect. Connect to you. Right into that. And now this can be transported all over the fucking place. This can be taken pretty much anywhere that we want it to go. We know that we're going to need it over here, so I'm going to bring that wall down, and we're just going to say, hey, you can connect right here. Let's do walls real quick. We're going to go ahead and do this one. I know we did another one on the other side, but this is fine for now. Okay, and then we're going to connect you right there. And then this is how the power will connect, and as long as it doesn't intercede or overlap with anything that we don't want it to talk to, it should be fine. In fact, what we're going to do real quick is add some more walls here that are going to be used to lay power lines down into. Oh, dude, it's going to be rough. Okay. But we want it right here. Actually, we probably want it right there specifically. Do like this. You found a way to get conveyors at a floor level. Nice, Raven. What you got? Okay, because we can do that, and then if we connect power cable this way, and you connect this way. See? Because then it's just nicely connected into everything else. And the power line isn't going to interact with anything else. It's not going to be in the way that we can really even reach it. We can't even quite bonk into it. So what I want to do now to get that power where we really need it is going to be to get it to connect right in there, actually. That's going to be pretty cool. We'll do a double, actually, right here. So let's get rid of this and let's do a double so that we can send it the other way. Do you see how elegant this is? This becomes very elegant very quickly because I need the power to go that way as well. Oh, I'm in love with this, man. Yeah, because this just goes this way into the wall that we put right here. Shit, that's real nice. Nope, hold on. I need walls. You. Actually, no, not you. You. This one. Cool. And now we can put the power cable right there. Yeah, then we just need to get not this one. Okay. Then this guy connects up here to the top. Then you connect in right there. Yep, this is it. Drop down 1 meter below your main floor. Place the conveyor poles and put a foundation clipping through them. After that, you can place your conveyors and they're right at floor level. Oh, perfect. We'll have to try that. I don't know how well we're going to be able to incorporate it. Look how nice that is. No clipping. It just fucking works, man. It just fucking works. Now all this stuff is powered. It just lacks resources. Nice. You see how elegant it is to route the power through the whole building like this. Oh, man. Very nice. Very, very good. So now this is all connected the way that it needs to be. I don't have a wall set up. Honestly, I should have walls down here in my hotbar. Well, I do have like 3 different types of walls that I need to interact with constantly. But let's at least get... Let's get the 1 done. Let's do 7. Okay, we'll do that. So we've got the 1 set up for power. We don't necessarily need this guy because there's nothing over here that power needs to get connected to. Though this probably is the best way to get power routed all the way down to the main area again. Here we go. And then once the power comes out through, like we'll do stairs right here that go up to the top. This will just be a staircase down, one of our first access hatches. Then it can connect down through here. Actually, probably could connect the power right through that. Let's put it right through here. Right now, that's not what we're going to do, though. I would like to get rid of these power poles, but it's not a priority at the moment. Okay. Man, this is going to be so nice once we get it all dolled up and ready to go. All right, let's get some belts going. I'm gonna go grab some steel beams. We're gonna put some tier 3 belts in here. We're gonna connect and power up the drills, the tier 2 drills, and we're gonna get those going. We're gonna start this baby flowing because I mean we're ready. We're ready. Okay, I don't think we have any steel beams over here though. I think we put it all into. Well, no, we do. Okay. Let's just grab 800 and see how far that goes. We'll have to, actually, let me go check on the needle real quick, because I keep thinking I don't know how much we need still for this project over here. I don't know how much is still needed. I'm pretty sure this is all used up. Yep. Are we out of rods? We're out of rods. Yep, we're out of rods. Completely out. 27 created, which means this is backed up, which is good. This just needs more of these guys, which is no more pumping out. So let me go check the needle real quick. Space elevator. And see how much we have produced. 200 out of 500. That's how much I put in originally was, what, 1,200? Okay. Jesus, we need 6. No, we don't need 6,000. No, we definitely do. Yeah, it's 12 times 500. Jesus Christ. Yeah. 6,000 total. We also need to make these guys, the quick wire, automated wiring, which is rotors and cable. The rotors and cable is fine. I mean, that's 100 rotors. That's only 100 rotors. That's going to be quick. We have that in our inventory, actually, I think. No, close though. No, not rotors. Stators. Sorry, stators. We have a fuckload of those back at home. This is easy to make because this is, what, 500 rotors? Yeah, we've got that, no problem, along with the advanced plates, which we do, or reinforced plates, which we do. We have everything except the steel beams needed to make that next material, so it's actually totally fine. We could complete this tonight if we really wanted to. We just got to go make sure that our steel beams are not backed up. That's the only potential issue, but I have a hard time believing that that's ever going to happen just because of how slowly they are being produced off of the one pure round of iron and coal. I just don't see it filling up by the time we're even finished playing tonight, so we'll see. We will have to go check on it at some point, though. All right, let's get some belts going. Which direction is this going? Oh, it's going from here to there. Okay. Yeah, a blueprint mode would be amazing. It's one of my favorite parts of Factorio is that you can design your perfect thing. Spend all the time you want designing your one perfect component of your factory and then make a blueprint. Keep it forever. There we go. Hello? Oh, jeez. Oh, no. This is off. Yeah, these can go over by one. They don't need to be this far over. I don't know why they're this far over. Okay. So, we're going to do silver first. Which one's that? That is the splitter. Okay. And then... merger. Goes there. Alright, and then our belts come in. Perfect. Nice. Yeah, the next set of coupons we get, I'm really interested in getting the lights. The floodlights and the interior lights that we can put inside these rooms. I know it's going to take power to power all these lights, but it's like... we can put light switches inside the room, and I just think that that's so fucking cute, because we can turn the lights on when we're in here. We can turn them off before we go and save that power. That's great. Okay, so this is all connected. Now we just need to get a tier 3 elevator to pull this material out. You'll get pulled right over there. You'll get pulled right to go that way. So let's get our splitter real quick. Is this going in the right direction? Yeah. This is a splitter, so we'll pull this one out. Pretty sure we have 3 for this. We actually want it, like, not exactly on the front of that because I can't make that go down. These probably should have been pulled one closer to the edge instead of being centered properly. Having them pulled one more closer would allow us to just elevator off the end, but it is what it is. One unit, and then we should be able to elevator off of that all the way down, which we are going to have it point that way, because that is ultimately where it's going. But we do want to get some... well, no, we don't want to point it that way because we don't know where the other materials are potentially coming in. We don't want to crowd. There we go. Okay, and now you get reset. Okay, cool. So we've got that. Let's get this side set up as well. At least put the elevator in. This one unit should be able to do that there. Hey, Sith, good to see you, man. Welcome, friend. I'm glad you're back, too. Alright, let's get... oh, that's a tight fit. That ain't a problem, though. As long as it fits, man, that's all it is. A tight fit is an efficient fit. And that's what we're looking for. Okay, so we've got these guys ready to be pulled out of the system. We're ready to get that material out as soon as... well, we're gonna plug the ore in last. We'll probably get those elevators put up next. So I think we have the 2 come in. Well, we're gonna fill all 4 ports, aren't we? Yeah, we're gonna fill all 4 ports. That's fine. But we get this guy pulled out, and we can pull it to the right here, and then we're gonna split it probably right under here. I mean, let's get our shit figured out here. Let's do it. I mean, wonder if it will let me align it. Where is it going to go? I know this isn't going to be the right direction, but I want to see. The base will be right here, and then it just goes up. So, like, right here, I think. Nope. It doesn't quite line up that way. But you know what? There is perfect clearance. Honestly, I'm fine with this. We do want it rotated, though, because we're going to be coming from the other side. Shit. Okay, right there. To rotate onto that guy. Good. Okay, now we do the same thing here. Which, now it's much easier to do because we can use the little grid line that we've got to help ourselves out. Just gotta make sure it's the right height, man. I'm guaranteeing at least one of these is gonna get fucked up. At least one of them. There we go. Good. Nice, dude. gonna take us a minute to get this done, but it's the slowest part of it is getting these elevators up. It's just no fast way to work with these, I think. I'm dumb. I should have had these facing each other. Because I could have put a splitter right here in the middle. Yeah, I'll have to place the belts in between here. Well, what is that for? It just extended out. Is that gonna work? Oh yeah, that's fine. It's got that weird little extendy bit on the front. There's a lot of shit going on over here. I'm glad that it knows smart snapping. And that it seems to be actually doing it too. Can't quite see exactly what's happening. I really wish I could just rotate this now. God, that would have been nice. Yeah, because I could have put a splitter right here in the middle. And then just split out either way right in, like directly in. We'll do it on the other one. This one has a lot more room to be a little bit ugly. I'm fine with it. Alright, this is a merger. We're gonna not do a merger. We're gonna be doing splitters the whole way. Alright. Hey. Alright, let's get this all together. Because we could have just put that right... Man, that would have been so nice. Alright, no use crying over spilt milk. Here we go. We'll put that there. We only need 4 of these. Put that one there. There we go. And then we need one in between these guys. Which we'll need to back up just a little bit. Probably right there, I think, is the best way to do that. Connect between those 2 splitters, and then we connect between these 2 splitters right here. Cool. And then we just need one more splitter in between them. We can actually just go right here in the middle. Okay. Nice autosave, nerd. So now we're going to do where... And I'm just going to do 2 or 3 belts for the whole thing. I know we don't need 2. Huh? Oh, shit. I'm a fucking idiot, dude. I didn't rotate these the right way. This one's going to come from... Alright, 4. I need a splitter. You're going to come from the left. It would be nice if you could just, like, rotate without having to unbuild, rebuild. It's the one building tool that I've been like, really wishing I had. Okay. Well, no, this isn't going to work either. Fuck's sake. No, they were right to begin with. Okay, never mind. I was trying to save space, and it ended up just being fucky. Yeah, a wrench-type tool would be good. I know what you mean. Welcome back. You survived, I see. Okay, let's do... Not you. You. Okay, let's do splitter. Because I gotta go on the back, so let's just keep it simple. Just keep it simple. You were gonna go... I think there's enough. That's enough distance. Okay, cool. So we'll do that. Now let's get our belts going. Now we should have no problem. Is this one not? Ooh, you know what? I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. Eh? Fuck! It's too close. I hate everything. Okay, hold on. We gotta pull those back just barely. Ugh, all of them too. Jesus. We'll get this figured out. This is why just putting them in between would have been so much nicer. Because they could have just gone right there. Oh well. C'est la vie. Let's do this. There. This pushing it back by 1 might also be an issue. In other ways. But we'll see. We'll just have to see if it matches up. If it doesn't, then whatever. We'll make it work. Okay, you connect. You connect. Here we go. Why didn't I? Because I forgot, and then by the time I made them all, I didn't care anymore. So, that's why. 90% of the time, if I don't do an obvious smart thing, it's because I either literally forgot or it didn't matter enough to really care about. Here we go. In either case, we have so much room down here. I mean, this is what this, what are you doing? That's what this whole area down here is for the messy splitting and merging that needs to happen between these levels, between these areas. Letting it be messy is part of the fun, I think. Because the other, I mean, this is practice for the other one that we're going to do. Okay, are they all 8 connected? They are. Okay, cool. And then we'll have elevators coming down off the other side that will do the exact same thing. Yeah, but they will go together because I really do want to... They're going to merge all the way down here. I'm going to see if I can get them to pack in by the edge of this, which I think I can. If I was able to put these in between, then yeah, we absolutely would have. We did anyway. We couldn't put a wall here if we wanted to, but which we will want to on this side, which is part of the reason. I want to pack this in tighter on this side because I want to be able to put a wall here. I need to be able to put a wall here. Okay, so let's get that going. Let's get our tier 3 elevators down. Start at the entrance and just pull them down. That's very nice. So now we'll remember to do this way. We should be able to put a merger right in between. Really wish we had done this on the other side, but there's just no convenient way to work with elevators. It would just be so nice if you put this down and then you just went like R. You just push the R one and it reverses the direction that it's apparently going. That would absolutely be a king's move. Okay, and 4 for merger. I have no idea if it's going to accept this. We're going to hope that it does. Let me just check. Can I do this? Oh, it's not even in the right spot, fucking idiot. There we go. It's tight, but it should work. We'll have to see. I'm going to be very happy if it does. It does. Oh, man. See, that is very elegant right there. Because we just immediately put another merger right there. And then those two come together, and the last one just goes like right. Man, it's going to be tight. Holy fuck, it's going to be tight. I could have this go the other way. I have more room on this side. Yeah, we could place the merger first. That's right. It's probably what we'll do in the future. Or on this side, we'll put the splitter down first. Now that we know where it needs to go. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the space that we're looking for. We're going to go into 4 here. We could have them... Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have these merge into splitters, into converters right here, or they're going to merge right here, and then they're going to go this way, and then they're going to merge one last time and go out. So we're just going to do a little bit of bobbing and weaving around here to get the space requirement that we need, which I think is great, because if we just pulled all of the ore in from, like, right here, just inject it from here and it gets split out that way, and then all the other stuff comes out this way, I mean, it could be good. Obviously, we can route it any direction that we want, but it's nice that we have that option, and that's why we built the logistical layer, is that we have the flexibility to be able to have, like, this set of array, this array of smelters is going to be in a different directionality than this one is. It's going to have different needs and different space requirements than the other ones do. This gives us the flexibility to say, well, this is where it's going, and you don't have to worry about it after that point. Okay, so we're going to pull you there. Yep. Definitely putting the splitters down on the next one. So this is definitely our practice, isn't it? Okay, you connected? You connected. Okay. And then this one's already connected. Perfect. Okay, so now we need another merger right here. And it's going to come from... I mean, we can put it as far as right here and still be able to put a wall down. Which, because this is the edge of the tower, I do want to put a wall here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Connected... Actually, it's perfect. Next in just like this. And then this guy goes forward into whatever merger is down here, which there'll only be 2. So these 2, probably that one will just belt down like this and come into the back. This will be a merger right here, and that other one would just belt right here. And then we've got that full belt of iron ingot going out like this. 1 in, 1 out. Very, very good. Yeah, I'm satisfied with this. This would have been really fucking pretty if we had done it right on the other side as well. Where the input came in like this. Man, that would have been a great opportunity. Okay, let's go ahead and... I want to do like this, but I don't want the belt to bend. Yeah, that'll be good. Cool. And then let's get our last merger right down here. I do want it to line up there. Perfect. Oh, man, this is going to be real fucking pretty, because this would have been our first splitter right over here that goes one down and then one to the right. Ugh. This is the kind of setup that you would do in Factorio, where it's just really elegantly put, where there's just one in, one out, and the rest of it's just it's not even a mess, but just the rest of it is what it is. Pushing that maybe one to the left there and be able to fit the other splitter in there, just on the right side. Yeah, that would be fucking beautiful. But you see how it bops and weaves around. Oh, it's just so good. I'm really tempted to redo this side now, because this is just not nearly as cute. And it's got to be cute, man. Okay, we're doing it. I'm sorry, it has to be cute. We'll redo the elevators too. It's fine. This is time to practice. It's got to be done. Once you've seen how good it can be, it's real hard to do it the wrong way. Also, I know I can do the multiple selections, but I'm afraid of selecting a foundation of some shit and then forgetting about it and falling off. That's absolutely a possibility. Yeah, I mean, that's been a lot of our game has been just refactoring. I mean, our second playthrough, I imagine, would be, God, twice as fast, 3 times as fast. Just knowing how these things can fit together, knowing how your 8 smelter array is going to look, knowing what you can and can't get away with certain things, is a big part of the game, and I'm certainly enjoying that part of the game. Because, I mean, it's a game about information. It's the reason that I don't play Factorio anymore, because I figured it out, you know? I figured it out. It's not fun once the puzzle is solved, and this game, every factory game is a logistical puzzle. And as long as it has different mechanics from the other ones, it's going to be interesting. It can't not be, as long as you like the genre. Okay, our last splitter is going to go right here, and I don't know exactly how far it needs to be. I feel like right here is good. Let's test. Okay, we do from right there. Oh, look at that. If that ain't hot, if that is not hot, then I don't know what is, man. Yep. Wow. Now imagine if that was already belted together. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's what we're looking for. Okay, and that's the wrong one. Splitter. Comes from the front, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then we need this one over here, right in between. It will be identical to the other side, so we really can use the existing grid lines to set this up. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be real good. Let's get our elevator set up. We will need to still probably connect the belts up top, but that's why we gave ourselves the access hatch. The walkway. What? No, stop. Okay. You won't? It's already snapped together. Okay, so that little extendy bit that goes forward, would this have been connected without me putting a belt in between it all? Did I not need to put that belt there? Because that's really convenient if that's how that works. Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Shit. That's additional quality of life right there. Now, this is very nice, then. Getting this stuff set up directly. There we go. Hey, Mr. Freckle. Good to see you. Wow, look at that. So it's just going to suck right on through. Nice. Okay. So now we need to do another split over here. This one's going to be lined up with that guy, but I don't know how far it goes. It's exactly adjacent. So right there, but in the middle right here. Splits from the other side. Okay. And let me do one more right over here. Oh, man. There we go. And then we have... Let's see. This guy's going to get split from the input, which will come... Actually, really, this one probably will split from right over here. This one will split from right here, because let's be real. No, it will not split from right here. It can split. Well, okay, never mind. We're going to have it where it does do the nice in-between thing. We're going to set this up. We're going to set this up the right way. Okay, splitter. We're going to have this right here. It's got to be really as far to the right as we can get it. I think right there is good. We'll do a merge around the other side. Same setup. Where it goes out this way. Okay, because then... Ooh, never mind. No, we're not going to be... We need to move them in a little bit more. A little bit more centered. Yeah, we're building densely right over here because we're building a long-term setup for... We're just trying to keep within the bounds of the building if we can, you know? Ideally, we could keep within the bounds of the building. Because a wall would go there, theoretically. It'd be nice if... we could go in by one. I think it probably could. It's shifted by one to the right here, so it would have to be more compact. It's fine. We're not actually going to be building walls down on this level. This level doesn't get walls. I'm not worried about that. These two will not connect to each other, so it's actually totally fine if they're adjacent. Okay, so this is going to be you connected. The output connects in right there. You're going to connect to the output that goes right there. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to make this one a dense building. Most of the time, we're not going to give a fuck, but right now we do. Okay, so then you are going to come in this way. The ingots will go out that way. And you're going to connect here to there. You will connect here to there. You'll connect here to there. This is the only side that mattered for spacing because it was a, it's going to be on the outside, so we have to put a wall there as the outside of the building. Pretty sure that will connect just fine. Yep. A nice little spaghetti 90-degree elbow bend is what we're looking for. We want a little macaroni elbow. That's all we're looking for. Okay, so then this is all connected. It's all good. It's all good to go, man. Nice. Oh, I'm excited, dude. I'm really excited. Okay, so we're going to get the ore to come in from here. And, that's going to be something that we need to pull down from one of these elevators. It's going to be this guy. I am going to have it travel nicely along as much, you know, of a straight line as it possibly can. Even if it's a bit... You know what? Oh, man, the nicest way to do this would be to have it go up. You know? To have it go up and travel on... You know, even the fucking ceiling would be good. But until we know that these belts need to cross each other, we're just going to leave them on the ground, okay? We're going to be fine there. We're not going to worry about future-proofing things that we don't need to be future-proofed yet. Like, we don't even know that there's an issue. So let's not worry about it too much. Okay, give me that spaghetti bend. Perfect. Pretty sure that's just right. Okay. Should be able to get this all the way down there. There shouldn't be any wire crossing at this point. Okay, that's ore in. Now we need to get the bars routed out and put into an elevator that'll get them put into the ingot carousel. Which this guy can just come down on this side, maybe? No, there's going to be no room because we're putting a staircase right here. There might be room. There might be room. I think we're better off doing it on the other side. Yeah, there's going to be some adjacency issue here. So we're probably going to get this to go to the right all the way down there. I wasn't even paying attention to what was above me. Okay, let's get rid of that. Let's get this to just be as trim and streamlined as possible. All the way down. There's an argument for doing a splitter right there. But I'm also not worried about it. This will be as out of the way as it really can be, which is good. Could probably get it to just do this. We just want the... Yeah, get rid of this. Get this to bend around proper. Whoa. And that's almost cuter, honestly. That's almost cuter. No, this is great. Okay, no, that's perfect. Because this one is just going to go into this side down here. That's the in and out will be over here. Actually, I'll probably put the out on the other side facing this way. Does it matter? I don't think it matters. If the in and out can come off of that side, we'll just plug it into one of these nodes. We really are only ever going to have 2 iron ingot ends. So it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, very nice, Fern. Ice cream, peach ice cream being made downstairs. Fucking lucky. Damn, dude. All right, 3. This is in, which we're gonna put right up there. We'll put a small belt there and figure that out later. Right now, what I really want to get done is make sure that one of these is working. Just one of these is going completely all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and grab the output. This is the ingots. And we're going to bring this all the way down here if we can. We know that we can really get even further to the right there, but we don't need to. We're probably going to pull this just like this. Pretty much. Hey, Pack Boys, good to see you, friend. Just like this, and then we'll get it hooked up to an elevator. So right now, we're probably just going to do something like that. I'm not really worried about that too much right now. What I do want to get is an elevator to be able to put the ore in. Let's get our things set down so that we can put the ore into the carousel and then pull out of it and then start actually getting things smelted. We're very close. We're very close. Okay, right over here. This is a splitter. We need to bring in from right here. Which, honestly, we just need that connected right there. And then we can go from the bottom up. Which I'm pretty sure right there is the way. Looks good. We just need to rotate this back around because it's going the wrong way. Perfect. Nice, Quatchy. I'm not surprised. Fuck, this needs to go the other way, actually. This is going to go out to this. This is going to come in from up here. No, we'll just need to... no, that's fine. We can leave this. We're going to do... I'd like this to pull in from right there. You know, and then this needs to come out. Having this not come all the way down actually is probably the answer. Having this not come all the way down, but it actually staying a little bit higher up. I think that's the answer. Thing is, I can't get this anywhere but the very bottom. But if I were just to do this, which I meant to do from the beginning, let's just do that. That should be fine. Cool. And then we just route this to the left. And then there's just no issue. There we go. This will be the first. We'll put this on 2. This will actually be connected to port 2. If we're gonna pull steel out of here, but I think it's gonna be the level below this. We are still going to... God, this is a long way to pull it. I'd rather rotate this again. I'm just thinking if I rotate it this way, just have the thing going like this, we can raise it a little bit to go over this belt as it comes out, which... Let's just get this some distance so we can know that we're not going to clip, because I really don't like clipping. Okay. Should be able to have it come out right there, and then it goes up. That should be fine. Because we can do right onto port 2. Pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's a nice little spaghetti bend. And it should just connect right up, yeah, and then we don't have any clipping. I know it's going backwards, by the way, but this is the proof of concept. Oh, no. It does go the right way. So you can't... Oh, geez, I can't even sprint. Just barely. Ugh. All right, cool. So we've got that coming in. We're going to go ahead and connect that one. It's on port 2, which is... this is 1, 2. You're 2. You're port 2. Try and get these to be nice and clean. This is in the way. Is there any way that we can not have that right there? Let's have you connect over here for now, temporarily. Because all these power poles are going to get gone eventually. That's connected back through eventually. Okay. You're not connected to anything right now, so let's just get rid of these guys. Can we slide under? Yeah. Can you use the number of parts used for the lift to measure the height of them? Cool. Not sure why I need that, but cool. Alright, but you there, I'm pretty sure we can get... Oh, no, hold on. You're not 2. This isn't 2. You're 3. This is 4. You're number 2. We'll reroute it later. We will reroute it later. I'm not worried about it. Let's get you just temporarily connected just like that. Here we go. We might be able to slide under, but I'm going to have to do a proper slide. Crouching will not work. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to have ore in very soon. This ore out isn't needed. This one will be used, though, once it goes around the carousel sufficiently. So let's go ahead and get that thing connected to power and get it going. Just for now, connect there. It doesn't really matter. It is a tier 2 miner, so it's going to be producing at 240. We're not even overclocking it yet. Eventually we will, I'm sure. But we're going to follow it, man. I'm going to follow it on the carousel as best I can. Well, look at it go, man. Fuck yeah. Very nice. Into the carousel. Let's head upstairs. In it goes. Whoa. It's going to get pulled right back out over here, though, because there's an immediate demand, but only 50% of what's going in. Which is totally fine. Once we have the second line of ore coming in, it will fill it up for sure. Because eventually we get one full throughput through here. And actually, once this starts backing, it will eventually start backing up because it's going to try and fill this belt. But it's going to be merging. As you see there, it gets fully packed again. But it's going to actually start backing up. And once it does, we'll get 100% of the way for throughput here. Which is why I probably should have, though... There we go. Why we should probably get all of our lines hooked up. But I don't want to get rid of that array down there. Which it's not connected, and I'm not sure why. Oh, it probably... No, it is connected to power. Just probably that whole section down there is not connected to power for some reason. Strange. We'll have to figure that out in a minute. I'm not worried about it right now. If I can just spy that little one right there, perfect. If we could do... You connect here, you connect to this, then it should be on again. Okay, cool. We do want that to stay on and keep moving. Okay, so let's go check down here to make sure these guys are on. Here we go. Red. Okay, why red? Oh, because I haven't picked their fucking recipe. God. I wish I had a fucking brain sometimes, man. Where are we putting stairs to get up there quickly? I should put a ladder here. I should actually rotate these and then put a ladder down. Okay. Let's get our recipe going. Can't quite reach it from here. Yes, I can. Perfect. Is Fern borrowing the brain cell? I think she is today. Be good to it, Fern. Okay. I see the iron ingots already going, dude. They're fast. We already have pretty much full iron ingot back at the other carousel from when we had our first array. Our single array. With this, it's going to... And this is why we love having the... Yeah, look at that. Nice. This is why we love having the glass floors, is that we can see. We need to get an elevator set up. This is going to be a joiner. I think we're going to use this one right here. Yeah, we're going to use this one right here. So... That should be enough. An elevator to pull in. Okay, and then we're going to do elevator. And have it connect there, which probably means this needs to be moved, yeah. Okay, we'll have this connect pretty much all the way down. Ooh, don't take me anywhere. Okay, we're good. And it should remember the direction. Yeah, I didn't think it would do this, but it has done this, which is really, really nice. Cool. We get our spaghetti elbow. Get rid of these supports, and then it's all connected. Off we go. It should just go right in. Yeah, some ladders will make that go a little bit faster. Yeah, there it goes. Nice. Inserting right into the system. These guys should be full. The only reason they wouldn't be full is if for some reason down here they're getting put in. Wait, is that a low-level belt? What is this? I never upgraded these belts, did I? I never upgraded these belts. Oh, shit. Okay. Hold on. Let's go ahead and upgrade these guys. Yeah, all of our belts should be tier 3 in the carousels by now. There we go. Should be able to reach right in there. Perfect. This was the issue before, is that these guys were so close together that we couldn't actually upgrade the belt in between. But these other machines don't have that problem. You can get right up in there. There we go. So now we're going to have our full throughput on this. I think that's tier 2, yeah. Things are going to go faster, and as we insert more, because here's the thing about the carousel. If your input equals the speed of the belt, what's going to happen is you're not actually storing anything more, because this never gets to split onto the system. The only time this ever gets to put onto the system is if for some reason, and is this a tier 1 belt? No, it should be a tier 3. It looks like this, though, really interestingly, is actually forcing a split. It's forcing this belt to wait so that it can insert. In Factorio, that's not the case. If you try to insert into a belt, it's going to, what's already on there is going to take priority. It will fill in gaps, but it will not stop it from progressing in order to insert one. This is full zipper mode, which is very interesting. It's a massive distinction from Factorio, and it's one that is actually very good for the carousel design specifically, because this means we are injecting, even if we have a 1-to-1 throughput, which means that we shouldn't be inflating the rates on the belt, but we are. It's really good. Hey, Soviet Monkey, good to see you, friend. So these boys are working. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. And that's why we put this railing over here, too, so that we can see this fucking thing going. Very good. Incredibly satisfying. Looks great. I love the way our power is set up. It's very gratifying to see the plan come together like this. Look at them going. They're just marching like soldiers over there to get stored in some boxes until we decide we need to make rods with them, which is the next thing to do, is get plates and rods and reinforced plates set up. Damn good. Oh, man, that's very exciting. We could get this one set up eventually. I'm not worried about it right now. We don't need it. We aren't draining anything out of our iron ingot setup that it needs to be replenished that quickly. What I do want to do, though, is make sure that all of this is prepared. And I'm pretty sure that we upgraded all of these to tier 3s. We did. Which means that this is all good. This whole carousel right here with the ore is good. It's ready to go. It's ready to receive. This array is being used right now for auxiliary. We're not going to put it in right now. I think it's time for us to remove ingots from this array. And on the level below, we make one more level below here. We actually start producing rods, advanced plates, and plates. Actually, the advanced plates, I don't know if we're going to do that. Damn, Soviet. How is someone joining your game and spamming racist shit gonna get you banned? There we go. Yeah, we've got these 100 stators that are needed for the project. Space Needle project. Here we go. We've got all this ore that needs to get moved over eventually. It needs to get put back, actually, is just what it is. It just needs to get put back, because we don't want this stuff to stay here forever. And I probably shouldn't have opened the floodgates to the ore train before I got this stuff put back in. Here we go. Good deal. Yeah, we'll just inject there as much as we can. Hey, Jane, good to see you, friend. Oh, gotcha, Soviet. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Here we go. Let's get all this stuff put in. Just the next carousel box. Get it shoved in there. Because right now we're only putting one in, remember. So it's going to only very, very slowly fill up our capacitors. We have plenty of time to be able to get all this ore moved back in. Which we definitely want to do. Because it's either that or destroy it all. And I'd rather just move it into a box. It's good to see you, monkey. Alright, get in. Let's do the farthest box first. That will save us a little bit of headache later. Okay, you're in. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm going over here anyway. Trying to think if there's any other area. I mean, apart from Caterium, it's the one thing I've neglected so much, right? I've just neglected Caterium so much. We've been doing everything else, and we've been able to get a fuckload done without even touching Caterium. I just know that there's probably a lot of things that I'm going to be like, man, why didn't I do this sooner as soon as I get to the Caterium? Because I've been told that all of the logical components of Factory Design are in the Caterium section. So I know full well that the sooner I get to it, the more happy I'll be. But that's not the world that we live in right now. We live in Dumbtown, and I'm going to do as much as I can on my current stuff. Really what we're doing is just reorganizing what we had already done. We're really not making progress in a traditional sense. This is where we're starting over and cleaning things up so that going forward is easier, and then we'll make up that progress rapidly. We're investing right now. Investing in the reorganization of our iron facility. It is really cool, Soviet, man. It's a great game. I've had an absolute blast with Satisfactory so far. This one should be empty. Yeah. Okay, now all of our iron ore is put back in. Now we got to get another U in. Yeah, let's get U in. It's not going to really be connected to anything. But for now, let's go ahead and just have you connected there. It will connect there eventually. And in fact, we can connect it there for now. We don't need it to. Yeah, I probably should refactor the fact that this needs to be moved over here. This input goes here. This input should be, because we got to get 2 nodes down here. This guy will probably come this way. Like, this really needs to go to the left here, and this needs to go further down. Like, there's a couple little not nice parts of how we've got this set up, but I need to put the inserter. Let me get my ports set up, man. Let me get my port set up, because I can't put elevators down while I'm down here. Because these belts are not where they need to be. Because I didn't put these close enough to the edge, which next carousel I do, these go right on the edge. Right on the edge. That way we can connect the elevator straight in and not even need to worry about belts. But for this one, we're going to leave it messy because I cannot be asked to do it again. I cannot be asked to do it again. There we go. Just right there has been enough. Yeah, it's great music, Jane, honestly. It's been great. Is this the Zug Zug Factory? I don't know about that. This first one is where we're figuring a lot of this stuff out. Like, what are the nuanced mechanics of working with the lifts? We're understanding a lot more of those nuances now than we were before. It gets us access to being able to make all kinds of nice shit. Oh, dude. Hide to the Clarence. Okay, this is iron ore out. This will come over here. It's actually going to go, like, to the left here and then route in to the center and then get split out like we did on the other side, which it's so pretty, by the way. I think it's so pretty. So if I were to do these two here on the front, I'm fine with that. This guy comes in here to the left. These two then go further down and become the... Yeah, these two go further down, and they really do need to only occupy this setting, so they really kind of need to go left. I need them to come down and left. I don't know how short I can... Oh, I can make this pretty short, actually. I am totally fine with these guys being real stubby. This one needs to cross, which is why we're going to let that go up, but the other guys are going to come in and be just real stubby. Okay, you are going to go... Actually, we're probably going to have 2 of you go over here to the right, just because it will save us space. You can come this way. I don't know where the spaghetti elbow bend is. Right there. this would be good. If I need to pull ore out, which I do, it'll probably be going down to a lower floor. I do think, though, that the next, this is going to be, yeah, this is going to be my inserter. So we're going to go ahead and put our elevator right on the edge there. And I think that we can pull this in just right there. Grab you. No clipping. Try and do this. Approaching another clearance. Okay, so maybe a little bit further than that. Luckily, we haven't gotten our dick caught in any of the conveyors yet, but yeah, that is definitely something to thunk. You'd think that would work perfectly. God, it's so close. If we rotate this, though, would be fun. Ooh, don't grab me. Is that gonna work? Probably not, but let's try it. No, it needs to get pushed out a whole lot. Well, I mean, we can just pull it in. We can build it backwards, too, which is the best thing. I didn't know you could do that before. I thought you had to build one way. So, luckily, this does give us the ability to just push this down. Because we can do it where it lines up with this other belt. Just nicely. And then it all continues the right way. Yeah. Very good. Okay, so there's that. This down here, which needs to go to the opposite end. This will actually be removed because we're going to be pulling that down for steel all the way down. Same thing too. One of these is going to need to get, this is going to get pulled out in order to, no, this is going in. This is going in. So we need one of our inserters to go over here. Okay. Really probably should have pulled this iron ore from over here and put it that way. Would have given us more clearance, but we'll see. With this, we're going to do probably down the inside here. Probably going to pull it from the inside there. Which means this one will need to get pulled all the way. This is going to be out. This is going to be in. Which we can pull from right here. Should be fine, actually. It should be okay. This should work out just nicely. Let me pull it. Are we going to pull it from this side? No, we won't need to. They'll all be pulled from the other side. Okay. It's going to be a little tricky getting these things really routed the way that we want them to be, but we should be able to do it. I mean, that's cute. That's cute as fuck. Okay, the problem is now we've got to figure out how to... we need to be able to get in the door. Okay, let's put a little bit further. That's sufficient. That's fine. We can get into this door now, which is honestly all that matters. I think that's cute. That's some cute shit right there, honestly, bringing that belt up like that. Both of them. And they don't clip? They kind of clip, just like barely clipping. Oh no, that's some clipping right there. That's not acceptable. We want these to be nice. What we need to do is diagonal. That's how this is done. Let's see. Connect you. It's diagonal. Probably right there. And that maintains its same spacing. There we go. Now to the same diagonal. Up one. Now whatever we do after this point will be even. Okay, so we need to pull... this one's going in here, so these two are how they're going to connect. This guy's going to go right here. I mean, sexy conveyor sections is what we're all about here. Just trying to get these guys to look nice. At the very least, not clipping. Let's just get this fucker lined up, man. There we go. Let's go ahead and get this guy going. Okay, and the next guy's going to be right adjacent to it. That should be fine. Yep. Okay, cool. Nice. So now we could probably just bring this down. I'd like to just bring this down at this point. And, actually, you know what? I kind of want them to be down at the same spot. And then they just connect in. Okay, so now we've got all of our inserters connected. There we go. Yeah, everything is in, man. Can you place the belt hole walls to keep them clean? So everything down here, this whole section, this whole area is meant to keep them nasty. If you meant like putting the walls on this section, yeah, we definitely could. That definitely could be an answer for getting these a little bit better organized, maybe. But where I am right now is just kind of getting things hooked up at all. So we're going to kind of keep it messy for the moment. It's not a bad idea. I hadn't considered using these for elevators. Yeah, that'll be good, man. That'll be really good. Okay, so this is all connected. Now we've just got to, that drill's now turned on. It should be bringing in, or I don't know what belt it's going to. This one, I think, yeah. Here it comes. So this one's going to go all the way just to this one. So both sections of this carousel are taken care of. Man, we really need lights. Getting some lights would be super nice. What's the aim of this game? Complete research. As far as I know, there's no end game. It's not finished yet. It's an early access factory game. That's dark as fuck, dude. Here we go. Looking good though. This is pulling off the system. It's currently backed up because we don't need any iron, so everything is getting backed up now because the carousel is pretty full, I'm pretty sure. If we see that there are enough people who are in the Discord active and talking about Satisfactory, we make channels more reactively. It's been very minor conversation, if any, about Satisfactory, so there's not really a need to have it sectioned off yet. Yeah. Cool. So that's all working. We could get this guy set up, but I mean, until we're drawing any of the iron out of this section, there really is no reason. There really is no reason to add more throughput. We don't have throughput. It's not going anywhere. It's gone into that carousel and is stuck there. So we are ready to do the next platform down. And what better time than now? I think honestly grabbing some tickets and getting some lights and getting some quality of life down on this layer below us could be good too. So let's go check and see what the cost of lights would be. Yeah, go ahead, Raven. Hell yeah. That's what the Discord's for, is sharing. Okay. It's not here. The fuck? Get away from me, ma'am. We had a whole episode of just trying to keep the ma'am happy. Floodlights will be nice. I do want this. So it's 5, 4, 6, 11. So I need 11. Hopefully we have 11 ready to go down there. Let's go see what we can do. But all this is going in. I mean, it's just very nice. Very, very nice. We need to get stairs put over here. We have a lot of stairs up and down, which is good. I'm still going to probably add more. Okay. Break my ankles. We're fine. We didn't. We're hoping for 11 tickets. That'll get us lighting. 5. Okay. Well, that gets us light switches and indoor lights, which is really what we're here for. Light switches and indoor lights would be good. Well, that almost got us all the way up, huh? Okay. Yeah, stairs here would be really good. This is a good deal. It's organized enough, you know? For now, it's fine. Let's go ahead and get our indoor lights, indoor lighting, and control panel. That way we can save power once we do eventually. Oh, I have 7 more. Hold on, I already have 7. Whoa. Which, if I do my math right, equals just enough. Well, we do have it. Okay, so we only needed 4 down there. I've got 1 extra. I don't know what to spend it on. I would love to get these wall mounts, because I think there's some really nice things we could do with those. Got our factory. I mean, the golden nut is fantastic. I definitely want Lizard Doggo statue, though. If you're not interested in any of the consumables, maybe we get a coffee cup, but I really wish it did something, you know? Alright. So we've got now the ability to do some lighting for ourselves. I don't know where that's going to be, though. And here, okay. So another question is, if I do this, do I get all of them? I do, so we're definitely going to hotkey. I'm going to definitely hotkey the lights. Street lights, probably ceiling light is how we're going to do that. We're gonna attach that to 8. Okay. 8 for ceiling light. This goes on, I imagine, on the bottom of the fountain. Oh, it's huge. Hold on now. I thought this was a fucking small thing. It's not. At all. This is huge. It definitely looked smaller. Damn, dude. What about a street light? How big is this? It's a little over the height of what we're doing here. Holy shit, it is a 2x2. It's bigger than, wow. Holy fuck. Holy, I thought it was gonna be like, I mean, a wall-mounted floodlight seems more realistic for what we're doing. Holy shit, this is huge. Jesus Christ, okay. I thought these were like, I thought it was gonna look like, I thought it was about the size of that rectangle there. I thought the lights would be that big. I thought it would be that big, man. Ugh. I was planning to build around them being that large, but if they're gonna be fucking massive honker boys, then wow, okay, that changes things. Shit. I'm probably just gonna use the floodlights inside most of these areas. Honestly, I'm just gonna put a couple floodlights in and let that be it. Let me go get some stuff. I really wish they weren't that big. I'd like to just have some, you know, fluorescent lights like you'd have anywhere else, you know? Okay, let me see real quick. I'm gonna do some wall-mounted floodlights, just a couple. Let's get a couple panels as well. Let's just make sure that we know what we're picking up here. I only needed 8. There's 8 right there. Perfect. We should have some more of these covered. Steel beams over here. And quartz crystal, which will be down here. Let's go grab some. I do want to put in a couple lights. Let's wrap up this smelter area over there and add some lights to it. I definitely wish they were smaller. Or that there were a smaller variant, you know? Oops. Oops. We should have a stack of quartz crystal in here. Should be fine. Okay. It's 100. How much did we need? Oh, no, we didn't need this. We need this stuff. I need one more, actually. No, we only needed 60. We're good. For the 2 that we're doing, these are not inexpensive. The quartz crystal being that expensive is rough. Oh, man, I really wish that we could mass produce them as items. Really wish we could mass produce them as items. But, you know, it's going to come down ultimately to knowing that this is going to be a good addition to the factory. I really need to redo these stairs. Put a ladder here. Be able to get up and down quickly. Because I want to put it like... I want to put it like right over them. Maybe one in each area. You do like this. I mean, let's just put it right there and just... Oh, you can tilt them. Oh, I figured you could. That looked like it would rotate like that. This is not bad. This is much smaller. This is more what I was looking at. If we get that on like a 45 degree. Let's just try that. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. It's right next to some power lines, so. Oh my god. They were not kidding about fucking floodlight. See, I just want some, Jesus Christ. I just want some medium tier lighting, you know? Lower medium tier. The floodlights are excessive. Floodlights are excessive, man. There we go. Damn. So I just don't see us getting a lot of indoor lighting in that case. Maybe the street lights are the answer. Like, I don't know. Let's try it. Let's try the street lights. I mean, this is also fucking massive, but we can use these in here. Up only on the top level, though. Such a shame that they have to be so just overly large. I really, okay, so maybe, maybe factory levels are 3 high. Yeah, because this is going to clip. Maybe factory levels are 3 walls high. And, like, production levels, and then logistics layers are only 2. That'll be fine. That's acceptable. That way we could put a floodlight at the very top and it's, you know, pointed maybe toward the other wall. So we do get some ambient light. It's not quite so right in your face. Okay, well that's a thing. We know now that the lights are really not workable as they are, unfortunately. I'm sad. I was so looking forward to putting some lighting in here. Yeah, I can imagine the buildings getting much larger later on. For now, these top layers, though, there's really not much to do. Some floodlights in here would make a lot of sense. And then having windows, which, honestly, God, we can't afford it, can we? No, we did get the windows. We did. Hold on. We did get windows. No, we didn't. We didn't get the window things. That's going to be 7. We have 1 right now. So we need 6 more tickets. Damn. Okay, well, we've got iron set up. The thing that we need to do now is go 3 walls down. Do we want to do 3 or 4? I kind of like the idea of having these just be really, really shallow layers, and then we have 4 down for the next the floor, and this would be 4 high as well. I think we could do that. Let's go 4 walls down. We can start here too, because this is a great spot to start the whole thing. Let's do 7. Start these here right at the bottom. See if it will let us do it. It's been finicky in the past to let us get down here. I think this needs to be destroyed for us to be able to place it. Yeah. So there's 1, 2. Then we're gonna get. Where's that ladder go? All the way down there. Okay. Let's try down here. Goodbye, ankles. Not dead though, so we're fine. And let's do 7 right there. 3 and 4, and we'll build the foundation right below it. Right here at the bottom. So we can probably do this. But we need to build this next one down, which will actually be this guy. We can build our foundation just like this. Fucking ladder, dude. Every time. Okay, and then right there. Okay, so now we've got our foundation for the next floor down. This is going to be the seed point. So let's grab on our ladder. Oh, or miss the ladder. That's cool too. Building down is definitely not the easiest way to do this, but given where we started at the top of the cliff, it kind of doesn't make sense to do it any other way. Kind of have to do it that way. Okay, so we want to... Shit. Ugh. Yeah, we want to get onto this. If we could fall onto it, that'd be enough. We maybe find a way that we can put stairs down. Find a place to put stairs down for ourselves. I think if I jump, I would make it off that ladder. Could try that. Ooh, ah, God. We could also probably just fall down here. Do we take fall damage? No, we don't. Okay, so that's a good height. We could just jump down the center of the stairs. We really don't need this anymore. We're going to build our stairway down. We just got to figure out where we want to do that. Probably want to determine that from the upper area. Can I climb in the back of the ladder? I can. That's good. Kind of. This is going to be quite the maneuver, but I think we can do it. Oh, we can. Oh, Jesus, just barely. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that helps. Okay, here we go. Nice, we're in. So we got stairs down here. I really would like to have stairs kind of at the corner, but this is going to be our... Well, corner right here could work. I just know that if we look down here, what we're going to find is... we're going to find that the rock is in the way. There's a whole lot of rock right there, that this column right here would not lead us to a safe foundation. But if we did a... Honestly, I'd love to have where we have stairs in between these levels and then we have hypertube sections between the others, but the hypertubes are so expensive at 10, 20 megawatts each if we want to do back and forth. Ladders are more realistic. Ladders are more realistic, especially for this amount of height. Yeah. This whole section can go. Like, we don't need these. We're going to slowly just be getting rid of all of the old scaffolding that we had and just replacing it with nicer new stuff. Okay, so we're going to be pulling materials from here down to the next layer for sure. So we are going to need access for the elevators to go down. But they're going to need to be able to reach all the way to the bottom. That's going to be a long way for an elevator to go. They're probably going to have to daisy chain the elevators. Which is fine. Which also kind of begs the question that if we're bringing the materials from up here down to a lower level, I mean, it's going to be coming from the ceiling all the way down. At least the input's going to be coming from above, which is really interesting because that's not been the case. Here, it's both have been underneath, but the input's going to be coming from above here, which I think is really cute, actually. Okay. So the materials would port from this area. We'll pull the iron down and it will just go down through a hole into wherever we need it to go. We don't know that it's going to be pulled all the way down here. So let's fill that in for now. We need to really just get down here and figure out where's our access hatch. Honestly, I'm going to put one right here. I'm just going to give ourselves a ladder. Let's see. Just all the way down. Perfect. So we've got this, and honestly, we just need to fill it out because I know that we're going to be making... I need to take a look at everything that requires just straight iron ingot. I know it's the plates. It's the rods. Let me see. Let me get up to an assembler real quick. Let me just make an assembler. Constructor. Okay, so anything that's just going to take straight up iron ingot. We don't care about any of the derivatives. Just iron ingot. It's only two things. So if we have all of the iron ingots that are being made, which is 480 per minute, we have that much supply, which needs to be used. We want to use all of that. So we want 240 per minute going into iron rods, which is a lot of assemblers. That's a lot of assemblers. We're really going to need to expand our power. Because when we're filling up the buffers, everything is running at full capacity. But once things are full, our power consumption is only determined by our rate of usage of those materials. So we use energy to replace those materials, and that's how we gauge our power. That's why having all these assemblers and all these smelters and these massive arrays is not going to be a power concern later on. We are going to expand our power pretty widely, pretty soon too. But for now, we can go ahead and build these arrays to the full throughput of our belts, of our input belts. So we're going to do 240 out of 15. So let's just real quick. Does it do nicely? Does it do nicely? It does. We're going to have 16 of these guys make rods all the time. All the time. That's going to be great. It'll be 240 out as well. But if we were to go over here and do iron plate, it's 30 in, 20 out. So we'll get a slight reduction in the actual amount being put through. However, it will still take 240 in. 240 in. And, 16? What, 16 out? No. Oh, fuck. It's 3 times 8 is 240. 3 times 30 times 80. 3 times 80. So 2 times 80 is 160. We're fine. Alright, so that should be good. The copy and paste would be cuter if I could do it from range, but having to go over here and copy and paste... I mean, if we had overclocking setup, that would be another thing, but we're going to be 1 for 1. Okay, so... yeah, we're going to have... Jesus, we're going to have 16 of these constructors for rods and 8 for plates. My God, 24 of these guys. Oh, there we go. Can I just type the number? We almost have just enough for it. We are going to need 24 eventually. We're going to set up probably 8 and 8 for the rods, and then we'll just have 8 for 8 for the plates. But we're just going to probably set them in a row, and that's it, you know? Probably just set them in a row. And I'm curious how big they're going to be, because the constructors are... oh yeah, we're gonna center them like this. I mean, They are one tile large. They're one tile. We can't do that because we couldn't put a wall down if we did that. But if we did if we gave them a buffer where the wall starts there and we just have a walkway right next to them, then yeah, that could work. Because we'll have space in front and behind that's needed for them to get access to belts and stuff. They are slightly longer than one tile, though. Okay. If I wanted this as a walkway, then I'd start my wall here. And given that this is a wall, we probably want to start some of our assemblers right on this as well. So, okay. The question is, are we ever going to need iron ingots as a supplemental item to anything else? Are iron ingots ever needed anywhere else? I don't think so. Plates are. Plates are needed everywhere. But not the ingots. The ingots make plates, and that's... Okay, so that's going to be it. So we don't need to worry about reserving some of our throughput there. You could do Control-C and Control-V for the paste. Yeah, imagine if we start looking at overclocking, underclocking arrays, then that'll definitely be a thing. So I think we're going to start it right here. And let this be an access area. Do a small alleyway here around it. Yeah, I like starting here. There we go. All right, so let's get going. We're going to fill this bad boy out all the way around. Let's just get this whole platform going. We know that we're going to need quite a lot of space down here. We should be able to fit it. And I have made a decision that if lower levels need to be larger than the above, and they can be, but they will never be smaller. So we may end up with a slight pyramid thing. I think it's going to end up creating a really nice modern design. Okay, let's go ahead and trace around the edge here. Get our balcony. We're going to trace around the balcony, and then we'll fill in. That'll be much easier to do. It's going to be hard to know because that's not fully done either. Kind of need to be able to finish the upper side. I love that I can reach from down here, man. That's one of my favorite things about this game is that you just have an immense reach. You can just, you want to touch that over there? Fucking go for it, dude. Have fun. There we go. My bot broke, hello. What's he doing? I don't know if we're at the end yet. One more. Yeah, and then we just go all the way down to the end, and then once we get there, like, we can just fill in like this. It becomes very easy to do. But this layer is going to be here, and I mean, yeah, we could refactor in the future and want to do steel stuff. For now, we're limited on coal, so we're going to stick to iron right now for sure, even if we did have those recipes unlocked. But again, man, just imagine being able to do like a 5x5 even, just selecting it, just go zoop. Just drag into a 5x5 square. God, that'd be nice. I don't think we'll have enough to get all the way back, but here's hoping. So, okay, cool. Let's turn this way. And this entire platform is going to be scheduled out like this. I think that we can absolutely afford to. We're going to build a logistics layer right under this. We probably should get those walls set up before we enclose the whole thing, just because it'll be easier if we do it that way. I know that there's going to be a lot of this playthrough that is actually just spent building platforms like this. It's definitely one of the bigger areas that become a time sink in this game. Okay, so with the very last one, that's it. There's really no quick way back up, so I'm either going to jump, which I think would not be a bad idea. We really need to get the hypertube connected again. There we go. Let's just run around. I still think it'd be hilarious to cannon ourselves up there. I think we could do it pretty well too. A parachute, like, no matter how fast I'm going, I'm pretty sure that if I do that, I just lose all my momentum. And then we use a parachute, we just sail down nicely. And I could land anywhere I want with precision on the entire map. I don't know if there's going to be anything worthwhile up there. I would hate to go through that effort and then find out that it was a work in progress thing, you know? But the technology is there for some fuckery. That's how we get up now. Okay, so this is all good. This is all going. It's all ready to go. We'll pull the iron ingots out. Probably both coming out of here will go into rods. We're really only going to be pulling out one belt. We're never going to be pulling out both belts, so this carousel's not necessarily going to get fully used, which is not a problem. We could pull out a tier 2 belt and avoid one section of splitting. Oh look, this is finally fully backed up. Okay, we have reached total capacity. Nothing is moving anymore. Very good. Fully packed. There we go. Yeah, I've heard there are zip lines, but I don't know. I'm playing blind and I'm really enjoying not knowing everything, and I really appreciate chat having the discretion not to spoil everything for me. It's been a lot of fun to just be able to discover the game, you know? Alright, let's do this down here and just keep working on it. Whoa. That is a really nice amount of stuff. Oh, it's all packed because it's backed up, but it'll get unpacked here in a minute. Okay, well, let's head down there. Continue building our platforms. We do angles on our way down. Okay. Yeah, see, this is so much faster. Until you do that shit. Oh, no, it's fine. Never mind. We're fine. There is an amount of precision that's needed, but see, that shit. It gets on my nerves. Wonder if you did, like, control, if it would stop doing that. No, it didn't. Damn. See, gotta be very specific about where you're going. There we go. Look how quickly that got filled in there. Very nice. We are going to fill in the entire thing, too, all the way up to the cliff. I do want to wall in so that we don't see the cliff. So, like, this stuff will be balcony. I have found that running at all when trying to build platforms is a great way for me to fall off the platforms. I've not found a magic trick for that yet. My ass still goes off the edge. Every time. Yeah, we are going to go flush to the wall as well. Unless it's like a tiny little baby corner or some shit. But like, this is enough. We'll put that in there. We want it to look like we were really built into the side of the cliff, which we are, but we want it to look like that. There we go. Okay, so this platform's nearly done. We just got to fill in this last section over here. I don't know why I grabbed only one stack of concrete. Like, yeah, that'll be enough. We don't need more than one. No, we almost certainly will need more than one, but that's fine. There's one missing over there. That boy. No, not you. Fuck. Oh, no, everyone went the right place. Never mind. Continue. Do not fuck off. Continue what you were doing. There we go. Yeah, this is a much, much better way of doing this. Still a little sketch. But it's certainly much less of a headache than having to walk in front of it. I mean, just the amount of speed that I have to be able to just kind of look over there and place all these is really nice. Yeah, we still need more. That's fine. Would place a ladder right there could be really good just for ourselves, just for now. Because we're going to be getting up and down here a lot. Just having another place to be able to get up and down is nice. Total top? Verse top? There we go. We'll make this work. Yeah, it's right there. Perfect. Grab a couple things of concrete. Grab some... We're probably going to need plates here in a minute, but we're down to only 15, so I think the biggest thing we could do is get our assemblers going for metal plates, because I'm pretty sure iron plates, whatever I have in my inventory right now, I think is what I have. I think that's it. Okay. I think that having carousels and assemblers on this level is going to be totally fine. We're definitely going to use more space on this next production level that we have on this one. We might have to expand it out, but for now I think it's going to fit just nicely. So let's get down here, drop down. I didn't mean like that, but you know what? We're here. So I want to get a row of 8 assemblers over here if possible. Maybe I'll do them in sections of 4. Maybe I'll do them in sections of 4 at a time. I don't think I need to, but it is a possibility. Let's go ahead and get this guy set up. Any other holes? Yeah, just a couple over here. We almost had enough, man. We almost had enough. Okay, cool. Now I will not fall. TM. Okay. So we're probably going to start it. If this is an access hatch up and down, then these cells should be, well, we could start it right next to it. We really could start right here, which I think is a good idea. Okay, time for assemblers. And we are going to start them on the edge here so that we're able to get in and out properly. Yeah, and we'll pull from... Is this the right layer? Yeah, this is. Okay, no, we're good. Things you do in Satisfactory and also when drawing. Am I in the right layer right now? It should be fine. We'll just see where this goes. That's 3... Let's just see where 8 units takes us. 4... 5... Oh boy, okay. We're going to be getting right to that edge. 6... 7 and 8. And we're going to have this much extra random space on the other side. Turns out that 8 will be 1-to-1 where it starts. So we probably could start at half. We're gonna get rid of all these. But we'll start at half. And that will be enough. Let's go ahead and put this boy here. We'll start at half of the tile. That way we will end at half the tile, so we can go ahead and get rid of these guys. Okay, good. Nothing else got destroyed. Nice. Just trying to get these guys measured out. We will keep the one space in between because that worked. But now we know that it's going to land nicely on the other side. You know it will land very nicely on the other side. We are kind of giving ourselves a bit of a space constraint here with the fact that we're this close to the wall. There we go. Okay, so now this is very nicely set up. I mean, we can just duck and weave again if we need to. We know that that works within one tile very nicely to be able to go in between, especially because this does take about one length. Cool. So now we can get rid of all these platforms. We just need to get the logistic layer underneath to be ready. Yeah. Because it'll get combined underneath and then sent probably over here to a carousel. This will all be... Is this coming in from the right side? It is. So it's all going to probably get shuffled out this way and then sent this way for a carousel. So the carousel is probably going to go... If we do a... God, do we set up a full-on fucking hallway here? Just like this? This whole thing is a hallway? I don't know if I want to do that with the glass, but... This would need to get pushed over one if we decided to do that, which I don't want to do, so... I think what we're going to do is probably have a hallway that goes down to right here. These 3 tiles. So if we do like this as glass, let me put that down as glass. Because if I put that as glass right now, we'll remember that this is going to be a hallway. So we'll just go down that way with the hall. Which means we'll have some extra space over here, which is fine. We probably could put the carousel right here, but it would be right on that hallway, which I don't necessarily want to do. But this is so much extra nice space back here to be able to tuck something in. I mean, like, this would be an access hatch. We'd have the 3 in the middle. This would be for movement, and this would be the other port. And yeah, it would just fit really nicely if we put a carousel right here. This would just fit so nicely. So yeah, let's do a hallway here that goes right next to a carousel, as well as our iron plate production is all these guys. Oh man, that's going to be nice. I'm excited about that. Okay, so let's get that going. We're going to put a carousel up here. For now, I'm just going to put the storage containers down. We are just going to use tier 1 because I can't imagine that we're going to need that much storage. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's going to go in the middle. think it needs to come back one. I could be wrong, though. God, does it need to go back? Oh, God. Both times. Just really fucking close on that corner there, friend. Let me put some walls down. No. I do want to use the walls with holes, though, in order to make ports. Oh, that could be really good. I definitely want to do that. I think this will be good. I'll put that in there. We'll do this guy, and it should be... I think right there works. We really could go one more in. Oh, I'm out of plates. I mean, that's it. That's plates. So I'm hoping that none of the other stuff that we're going to make, the conveyors and the... Okay, good. It is all just steel. So at this point, we shouldn't need plates for anything, and I hope that we don't because we're going to need to make do with what we have. So we also can't make walls or anything, so we're going to be doing some dirty power setup here. Yeah, dirty power, almost certainly. Okay, let's get some... You connected. Oh, you're full. Huh. How about you? You can connect. Oh, it will automatically do wall posts. Nice. Oh, yeah, the splitters and mergers. Yeah. Well, we can just have one machine going for now, and that'll be fine. It isn't going to be much of an issue. Okay, we'll put you just for now back here, and I don't care if it clips because it's temporary. Okay, you can connect into 2. You can connect into 2. You can connect into 2. You can connect into 2, and for whatever reason, we're going to need one more, so let's just do that. That's fine. It's not even. It's not even lined up. You know what? It's fine. Okay, you go in there. Oh, man. We are getting really close to having this stuff set up. Okay, you are all going to be iron plates. All of you will be iron plates. We'll need 2 more of these. This exact setup will need to be tripled in order to have the iron rod production that we need. Probably half of those rods will go straight into screws. I mean, we'll have to see. The screws need both plates and rods, but we're just going to go, and everything will filter down eventually until it's all occupied, but we're going to make as many... I don't know what range or what distribution we should have between... Like, I'm doing a 50-50 right now, but I probably should sit down and see, well, are we going to need more rods than we need plates? I probably should sit that down and figure out what those ratios need to be. But I'm not worried about it right now. Okay. All right. So with any luck, we'll pull the iron in from right up there. We'll just elevator down from the top. Which I would not be surprised to see that we have some floating belts in this case. Maybe some stackable supports, and we get some towers that maybe they could split on their way down just using elevators. Because we're going to pull the iron ingot out from here, and then... Is that going to line up perfectly with, like, the back of the machine? No, it's right over the machine. It's not a problem, because we pull it out from, like, right there, and then we put it to the back. That's fine. We really only need to get one machine running. They don't need to split yet, for the most part. If we could just get one connected at all, then we'll be good. So let's do that. Hey, Cardzar. Let's get that one connected in, then we should be good. Yeah, this next carousel is going to have the... everything right up to the edge. There we go. Factory's too small. No, I know, dude. We're getting there. We're expanding. Don't worry. All right, let's do 2. Just put that one little belt up there. We will not need to do that in future carousels, but we do for this one. The other one's already done, though, so that's good. But this allows us to place the elevators right there. Oh, shit, that's plates. Okay, never mind. We're probably going to have to handcraft some plates. Let me grab a single stack. Let's go make some plates. Just to have a bit. I thought we'd have enough based off of what we had already made. The fact that we had a whole storage cell full of them. Let's do a little bit more handcrafting, okay? Going back to our roots. Rest me hands. May I also go turn the fan on, man. It's hot in here. Ugh. Way too hot in here. You know, Cardzar shows up and then all of a sudden we gotta turn fans on. I'm just saying. There's at least a correlation here. Honestly, 50 plates will probably be enough to get the shit connected. Just a temporary connection for now. Am I holding the button now? No, I got up and walked around the whole room. No. We're good. Takes 3 to make 2. This is a good use for all the random iron ingots that we have in our inventory, though. Okay, cool. So now what needs to happen is we need to get the iron ingots put into at least one of these plate producers, and then we'll have it. You know, it'll be there. Okay, so let's get an elevator. We're gonna pull out of the system here, and go ahead and get rid of this guy because we know this is going down another layer. We really only need to pull 2, so let's pull off of this side. I think it's going to be a little bit more elegant to pull off of this side. This really does go down pretty far. Okay, so let me figure out where I want to put this for now. I think I kind of like the idea that it does like this, and then it goes right into... I don't know if we're going to be able to build from the top, but I like the idea that we have it right there, and then it just kind of... You know, it probably could build up and just... Oh, it's so close. Please tell me that that could possibly work. Oh, please. That's not going to work. It's too low. But that would be so cute if it did that. Just for this first one. It does not like that. Okay. Let's do 3. Right from... Is it this guy that we want? That's this guy. Let's pull it down a little bit more. I think these are going to be too close to each other, but still. It'd be really nice. For now, let's just get the fucker connected at all. Just as far forward as it needs to go. To not be too steep. Okay. This is just temporary. All this will get gone once we have our nice sorting figured out. Because what we're going to do is we're actually going to pull onto that layer, and then we're going to probably get rid of these tiles. Not this one, but these tiles. Long term. Look at that. Holy fuck. Take it, you bitch. Nice. Okay, so we have some plates getting made. Good deal. So that's one. Now we can go ahead and probably set up for the rest of them our nice sorting. Because it would be nice if... no, not you. It would be very nice if we had... This whole line is going to have to go. I really don't want to do that, though. I kind of like the idea of taking the one belt down and then splitting it once we're down here. Figuring out where that one split location is going to be and then putting the hole... Like, we want fewer holes in the foundation as possible. Do I have access to frame foundations? Yes, I do. I don't know why they matter. I've seen... People have mentioned them a couple times. Is this why? So I can put them underneath things? I don't see why these are viable or useful. I suppose the fact that I can walk through it, you know, that makes sense. Okay, but we got that guy going. So let's figure out what our splitting is going to look like. I don't want to do my splitting here. I really would like to do the splitting on the lower layer. We could do our splitting above and then bring our belts down, but I mean, I really feel like I should bring the one belt down to the layer below this, and then split down there and then plug back up into these and take down and merge back again. That's really what I want to do. I could put them underneath and run conveyors through them. Ah, okay. So it's a bit like belt scaffolding. That'll work. Yeah, we're going to do that. We need to build a small layer below this. Okay. 7, grab this guy. A logistic layer. That will just go right there. And really only be as... Fuck's sake. really only be as large as is needed to get everything covered. Right, there we go. Get that in. Get that down. We'll start a logistic layer. So we're going to get the iron ingot from that upper logistic layer to this one. So it's going to pull all the way down here. Which will then do all the splitting at this level and then plug back up into the machines. And then be able to do all of the merging again down here as well to keep that layer up there clean. Which is the whole point of having these separated layers. There we go. Get some more of this down here because I know that there's a hole there which has been really fucking dangerous to have. Oh, it's glass, that's why, never mind. There's no hole. There's a hole over here, but that's fine. We're going to get to the point, at some point, where we do kind of have to push out because we're going to have features like that that are going to get in the way. We can't just purely build vertically down. Not this close. But that's fine. We are able to get up and down from there, though, which is really nice. Cool, I'll take a look at those later, Raven. Alright, so we've got that. We really honestly just want to get that under. I need to figure out where that shaft is going to be then. I feel like it should be, honestly it should be right here. That or it should be right over here because it's on the back side if you put stairs right there to get up and down. Probably down, honestly. Up and down. Just do just full staircase all the way up there. And then we have an iron ingot down hatch right here, down to the logistic layer below. I think that's what we do. We just pull it that way. We'll redo this, but yeah, we're going to need to get rid of all these foundations so that we can use it, because we're going to build a wall here and have all this properly done. This will be a terminal. We won't be walking on that side. It'd be, man, I really do want this shifted down. That's just not going to be realistic. If we put a walkway across this, but also to the left, we'll be able to walk that way and get through, which will be enough. That'll get us out to the balcony. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. That or we put the iron ingot down layer right here, right behind this hatch, because this is very easy to get behind. It's not really going to be in the way of anything, and I get to keep this hallway here, this little alley. Yeah, I like having this little alleyway here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull the iron down from right here. Plug that back up. No, we can't. Plug that back up. What? The ladder's in the way. Okay, cool. And give me that ladder again. Because I like having it there. That's fine. You can jump up onto it. Alright, good deal. So we've got that. We're gonna grab iron ingot that's gonna come down to here, which will club up this hole. And then go over here to a ladder that will go just straight down, or an elevator to go down to that level. Then we'll wall the whole thing up. So let's go ahead and do that then. Let's get this connected. You are going to be here. And then we're going to pull this way, which we'd like to get where it's a nice little spaghetti elbow. And then go straight into this guy, just right on the edge. Pretty sure right on the edge is fine. Okay, and then you are going to go all the way down. All the way down. There we go. Yeah, these do go a long way. That's nice. Okay. So now we've got these going all the way down here. We can get rid of this belt now. Nice and mill. Cat update, dude. Okay, so we got that. Let's get rid of this. Now we want to get rid of these openings. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought that was a hole there. Let's get rid of these three for now. So I'm pretty sure that's about all that I've built for myself as far as platforms go. Okay, so this goes down here. Now we want to get it to where it's going to be split. Yeah, so we're going to put our input here, and then right here in the middle. The output will have to cross it, though. Yeah, the output will have to cross it. That'll we rotate all the machines, which at that point you might as well just push it down one more. We're not going to worry about that then. Probably could have pulled this down to be a little bit higher and then curve in that way. Kind of like that idea. Let's do that. Because we can easily just grab onto this again. But like have it up till right here. And then this goes out. And then actually just stays up until we need it to turn, which would be right there actually. Right there? Nope, not there. Try again. I mean, that's very satisfying there, because we can have the output then come down this way, no problem. Okay, cool. So now we need to figure out the elevators, which should be fine, because if I'm understanding the system right, it knows it's connecting there already. It already knows that it needs to be going in a certain way. We are going to have these, of course, do the same splitter setup that we had before. We're actually going to have a bit more space in between them, too, which is nice. So we can do our mergers. Not here. We'll do splitters on this one. Feels like it's going to be off by one. Oh, no, it is. Oh, they're off by one. Ew, gross. Ew, gross. I need to pack them in. Yeah, this is where I have a problem, because we can get this to be really cute and really elegant. Am I redoing them? Am I moving them over? I'm just shifting them in. I'm packing them in is all I'm doing. It should be just as wide, but one tile shorter. Like, it should just be one tile shorter. Fuck it, we're doing it. I can't not do it now. Brain is determined that there's an improvement to be made, so now it must be made. Nope, shit, we're up here now. Yeah, I think all these guys gotta go. That's fine. Fuck, I always try and land up on top of this thing. It never lets me. Ooh, don't fall. Alright, well, let's try again. One more time. There we go. So now we can get you out of here, because we know that's going to be placed better next time. Okay, and then... Nope, hit you. Cool. Orange is in. Perfect. You've got it, dude. Don't worry about it. We're not worried about this. How many do I have? Is this 5? This is 5. Yeah, this is 5, 6, 7, and 8. It should be half a tile. Should be half a tile. Yes, it's half the tile. Perfect. Is it half the tile? I feel like it's just over half the tile. You know what, chat? It's half the tile. That's fine. Okay, we just rewire them. We'll have to set the recipe again, too, which is the worst part. Okay, cool. And now, we can do their elevators from here, and it should connect. Just fine. So we do a splitter. Yep, right there. Perfect. Which way do we want to do our initial split? Yeah, no, we'll need to do it this way. Yeah, we'll do it this way, because then we can do input from here. It goes right there. Yeah, we get our input from right there, and that will be connected. Perfect. Okay, good deal. So then we'll have this come out, which this will all need to be removed as well. Like, I really want to put down I'm going to get rid of these and then put my walkway down, because that'll let me still work down here. But for now, let's get like one full circuit done, and we can add circuits later. Let's do one small circuit, which would just be these two machines. And if I'm not mistaken, that's connected. I don't have to worry about that. Well, no, I think I do have to worry about that. I do have to work. Even though it extended, I'm pretty sure that because this was placed afterward. So if I were to place both of these first, the machines and then the splitter, the elevator would just automatically connect and I wouldn't have to do any belts in between. That'd be really nice. Okay, so let's get that. This will come from another splitter right here, which will plug in to this guy. Pretty sure that's good. And then this will connect to the input, which will actually just be this. Which I'm fine with that. That looks cute as fuck. No. I want it to be a little bit further. Let's get that proper spaghetti elbow. Nope, not there. Too far. Let's do this. Is that the right way? I think that's the right spot. There we go. Now that can just descend nicely into madness, but also into the splitters. There we go. Didn't have anywhere else to go right now. All right, there we go. Now it's fed again, but it's also fed in a way that we can keep that there. Okay, so on the other side, we're going to have mergers come down. So let's go ahead and get rid of this guy. Yeah, just that one. These three together. So let's put our merger right here. Hey, Yed, how you doing, man? Good to see you, friend. And it's going to be, hopefully, like right here is all that's needed. That will go this way. Hoping that our merger right here is not going to be, it will be a problem for walls, but we can push that in just a little bit and then it'll be fine. Okay, so now we should be able to do an elevator that's just like this to, hopefully that. Yeah, it looks like it's connected. Oh, looks like it's fine. It's taking it. Things are good, dude. Things are really good. Let's do another merger right over here. This one does need to go in between. Yeah, we can do that right there. That's good. That'll work. It's not quite pretty spaghetti elbow bend, but it'll get there. We need that extra, oh geez. We need that space there. I don't hear the clink. You guys are hearing much better than I am. I barely hear the music in the background. I've got it very low. It's really just very quiet ambient in the background. I don't hear much of the game right now, and I'm fine with that. Okay, so we are going to also merge again this way. Pull that bad boy in and off we go. This will go down to the carousel, wherever the fuck we decide that's going. Which actually it's going to be right there. This will be the hole to plug in too. This will be a carousel that's just for plates. We'll have another carousel that's just for rods, but that'll be closer to the rod area. Yeah, this could probably actually just come all the way down here and then scoop up this way. Just go vertically that way. That could work. But we do have output now. It's just not going to a carousel. I don't necessarily feel like putting the carousel together right now. All right, let's head up to the top. We've got at least the second layer of. Let's just move this. Let's put this over somewhere realistic. Can actually get to it again. We've got the full iron setup done, or at least for half of the circuit, but we do have a full circuit, even if it's only half its bandwidth. We do have the full circuit done. We've also got one of our first iron derivatives being made right now, which is iron plates, and this is the formal mass production that's being used out of our tier 3 belts and our tier 2 miners, and this is where we're really getting some good productivity. I'm really happy with where the factory is right now and how quickly we're expanding. Because at this point, it's just a matter of, now I know how these 8 array setups are going to look, you know. We can start to design other parts of the factory around the same setups that we have already working, like this. But getting some scaffolding in here would be really nice to be able to walk around. Getting the rest of this online will be really good as well. And then we'll have full iron plate production, which we haven't had for a while. We've just kind of been working and surviving off of a backlog. But then will be iron rods, which is going to be quite a lot. It's going to be pretty substantial. Just a whole lot of arrays that are going to need to be set up. We're going to need 2 more of these. We'll just put them back to back too, because I think it'd be really cute if we just stack them over here, whatever the outer bound is. We stack them over here and then just try and find room, because I'm pretty sure we'll have room. How many exact tiles has this setup taken? Because that's exactly how much we're going to need for the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have the one for the buffer, which is what we thought we would. Really, it could probably go right over here. We would have to push this out. It'd be one short. If we didn't want access over here, we could put wall to wall. You know, this would be the wall for this room, and then it would immediately go into this side. But I do want to have an access, the ability to walk over here. So we'll probably have this corner not being used for anything, though. The carousel is a 3 by what, 8? 3 by 8. carousel is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 3 by 7. That's kind of an awkward number, but that's fine. 3 by 7. Any 3 by anything is not going to work over here, just because this is going to be space that we can't use. But honestly, this corner isn't being used for anything on the upper level either. So this is a great place for us to do a larger access hatch, especially because as we go further down the side of the mountain, here's what's going to happen. Please don't blue screen me, dude. Ugh. Okay, we're good. I don't have any faith anymore. Like, if we're doing a cross-section of the base, this is kind of what we're looking at as far as, like, how our cliff is set up. And if we've started putting out our layers up here, you know, obviously you're going to run into issues where we don't have the same verticality across the whole thing. We're going to have to... If we have one vertical access hatch that goes, like, over here, we know that it's going to potentially reach all the way top to bottom. Whereas the ones that we have right now are not going to reach the bottom. Eventually they'll get cut off by the mountain. So having an outer access tunnel, this is probably going to be where we do our top to bottom hypertube. This is probably going to be the main access up and down, because consistently we're finding that this corner between the two layers, consistently this corner is not being used for anything, which I'm going to keep it that way. The more that we can anchor things to down over there, the better. And I'm thinking that we could probably, if we just count out, and this is part of why we do our walls, which for now I am just going to do a wall and not worry about doors. This is part of, fuck off with the power supply. But this is why we do our blocking things off like this. This helps me see, like, on the grid how much of the space is really occupied. Because we have another access over here where this is just... I mean, I'm pretty sure the other carousel is directly above this, yeah. Which, if we wanted to pull steel out, we're probably going to pull 2 belts for steel. We just have to route it a little bit over this way and then pull it down. Like, this is not going to be a problem for us in our steel. We'll just have to shift this over a little bit, where this is probably going to be another vertical access hatch. But this ends up being our outside, which means that putting an access tunnel right here would be perfect, because we can still have a hallway here, a little alleyway. And then that's fine. I'm not worried about that at all. I think this is going to be great. But then that means that if we do a full 3-wide hall here, that means that we can start building right here. And if we know that it's going to take 9 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If we want an alleyway here, we're going to push that out 2, which is actually fine. We can do that. We can totally do that. In fact, that's perfect if we push it out by 2. So we get rid of these 2. And then we can have a glass hallway section down here. Well, the hallway section probably would latch from over there as well, because we'd want 3 wide here before we started this, and then to go out 9 that way from there. Unless we set them this way. We turn them, we rotate them. So if we started from right here, this is a hallway, and then we start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. It's going to land right there. Perfect. Right at 9 right here. That's perfect. That's totally fine. So we build them this way. And this is how we know. This is how our whole setup is going to be put together. And it's just really nice to know that we can block these sections off and then not have to worry about whether they're going to fit in other ways later. We just know that they are. Because we put an alleyway here, and then we start the next array just like this, right there. And then it only needs to be 3 wide, and it does this. Which gives us how much space? 1, 2, 3 wide. So it absolutely perfectly fits to be able to put these 2 rod arrays right where we want them. I mean, that it's just it perfectly lines up. I mean, that's fucking beautiful. For us to be able to do a hallway like this. The hallway is really just meant from the main access to that layer, and it should connect to every building on that layer. That's what the main hallway should do. So this isn't going to be glass at all. This is going to be just a regular ass foundation. What will be glass is this section right here, which would be nice if I could replace it. I don't want to put it over. I want to replace it, but I think that's just going to be a matter of having to delete this and replace it again. We have the carousel that, well, we need one more carousel over here, don't we? It's possible that we don't keep the storage for these guys on this level. We could do this array and just have a carousel in the next layer. We could do that, because we won't be able to fit a carousel over here without being adjacent, which isn't a terrible issue, but I like having this as a hallway and sort of lobby area. We have 1 carousel here. We couldn't fit another carousel anywhere else. We really are taking up this entire floor with this. We could push out this way and do a carousel. Just push out a little nub here, which would give us a vertical access to this section over here as well, which would be nice. It wouldn't be a problem. But for every layer below this, all the way down to the ground, which isn't going to be that many more layers, it's really only going to be maybe 2 or more floors. We would have to have this little area over here open. And I don't know, the next floor down might not be, we might have to start building up at some point. I think that with the trains being as large as they are, we might need the next floor down, the next production layer to actually be train station. I'm not sure, we're gonna have to see. Because I could always just do train station outside. We could just expand out and build the train station out that way, which I think is totally fine too. We got a lot of questions we need to answer logistically, but those are going to be things that we can figure out in the future. For now, let's just get our base production going. And the beauty of the way that we have these towers set up is that we can just expand out as much as we need. We're not really worried about it. So far, that's been nice and neat and perfectly vertical. It's not been an issue there at all. I think it is going to look nice from a distance, though, when we see that we just have these railed balconies, and then we have the walls behind them. I think that's going to be really good. We got that guy full. We just need to get the rest of them connected. It's just going to be a matter of time. If I select the recipe, we'll get going. But boy, we have 2 machines that are producing iron plates for us constantly, which is really good. Because we had none. We had 0 before. We just need to get the carousel set up, and then really we're ready to go. So let's put our storage containers down, because we have the materials now to do it. And I'm pretty sure we want to go ahead and do this. Pretty sure that's how we're going to set these up, with just 1 space in between. Well, there's quite a lot of space in between. Let's do that right there. Yeah, that's enough. I'm pretty sure that's how we have it set up on the other side as well. It's slightly in. Can't afford a fuck out of plates. Who knew? All right, often. Here we go. Stack of 200. Who knew? I didn't know that they went up that high. I thought they only went up to 100. Why were there 200 in there? I'm not going to complain. I got some plates, so we're good. Okay, we good there? I think that's right. Yeah, that's good. With the other one just on the other side. Perfect. Yeah, good deal. Let's make sure these are lined up, because there's a, there we go, possibility that they're not. Cool. Now we just got to get our splitter set up and get everything belted. Yeah, we're going to put our splitters much closer to the edge as well. And I'm honestly thinking that we won't do like splitter first, then merger. I think we're just going to do like merger on the inside, splitter on the outside. I think that's probably how we're going to set this one up. That way, whenever we're looking at it, we know whatever is closer to the inside is going to be inserting, and then we take out from the outside. I think that's going to be easier to deal with. So let's get these guys set up. We got 4. And however we set this up, it'll be fine. It really doesn't matter that much. With these being that close, though, oh, these really can't be that close. We kind of need to offset these guys on this side, which this is fine here. Yeah, I mean, I need to pull these guys in. That's what this is. This needs to be pulled in. Let's get rid of all of them. All 4. Okay, and storage can, let's do it again. One more time. One more away from this, but we're gonna put it right on the edge there, because it needs to have the same profile as the other thing. There we go. We should be able to do this right here. Pretty sure that's right. Oh yeah, Fern, I imagine all of the upgrades you're getting to the quality of life with this guy is 6. I think it's going to be real hard to go back to the other ones. Anytime they add quality of life to those games, man, or really any game. Yeah, we can't really do, we could do a merger here, and that's fine. But because we have this right here, we're probably not going to get to use it. Then again, we don't need to, because we're only going to be pulling in from 1 belt. I mean, we're only going to be putting 1 belt in, so there's really no need for a merger here. Honestly, let's just put 1 merger in, and that's it. We're never going to be inserting more than 1 to this array, and if we are, then we'll figure that out at that point. I don't know how many splitters we're going to need, though. Probably several. So let's go ahead and get our splitter set up. Yeah, this guy's not right, but here we go. This guy's too far from the edge. Okay, we'll do that. That way we can insert here, and then that's pretty much it. It feeds the whole carousel. What? Oh, it's a splitter. Yeah, sorry. rotated wrong. That's what we're looking for, I think. I don't know. My eyes have stopped working a while ago. Okay, so we got that set up. Get that connected. The rest... Oh, fuck off, man. Ugh. If we put them too far to the right, it won't work. We really do need to push this one to the left a bit. Or these two just need to get closer, which I'm fine with. Let's just get these closer. 4 can go right here. Get them right next to each other. This should work. Oh, fuck off, man. They are too close. So this needs to go further to the left even more. Is that possible? It is. It's possible. Okay, there we go. 4. And let's do our splitter here. Get it one closer. Let me just take a look at this real quick and make sure that it is going to let me elevate her. Come on now. You and I both know I can get up there. Oh, come on. It's fighting me, dude. It's really... Okay, let's just go to the other side and look then. Since you're going to be a pain in the ass. No, it's working. Good. Okay, and then 4 can go right here. 4 to pick up the merger. Which we don't really need any space in between them, and I think given the complexity of this belt turn, it's probably going to be the only way to get that to work, is to do something like that, yeah. Might be why I gave them more space on the other side, is that it was easier to set the belt up, but if it's only a pain to set it up one time and it makes everything else easier from that point on in the future, absolutely worth doing. It's absolutely worth doing. So at this point, we're just going to have the one splitter on each other side, because we only need the one inserter, and this really does become one of our more advanced setups, because we are being more responsive to its actual usage as opposed to just building a generic item that never really gets utilized fully. Which isn't a problem. It's not like it's going to hurt anything to do that, but it is slightly more fun, I think, to have things that are going to be really efficient like that, at least for this particular setup. Okay, can do that. Get this guy, because now this is going to be very easy to connect, right? Whole thing just goes around, no problem. Cool. And then we just pull off the one splitter every time we need something. Like, we can add more splitters if we need to, but it's not going to be much of a draw, much of a need. Okay, next up, 4 and split. And that's good. Yep. Cool, now we just belt the whole thing. What? What are you doing? Is this backwards? You fucker. Okay. Or this one's back. I don't know which one's backwards. This one's backwards. Okay. Let's do, fuck's sake. At least I have the eyedropper now. That makes everything a little bit easier. There we go. This guy and this guy. What? What? We have to place this one here? This feels so fucky right now. I just want you to know that. Something about this feels so fucky, but I can't be asked to deal with it at the moment. We're just going to get it going, get it connected, and then we're going to be done with it. Just get it to where we can store these plates and we never have to worry. But we'll have to edit this again in the future once we do figure out, or get the motivation to figure out why it's fucky. But for now, we can just get it connected and get it going. Get it working. Something about that is just not where it needs to be. There is a very specific configuration that works here, though. And it is a nice setup. Yeah. We got these guys outputting. And I'm not going to route them in a temporary thing to get them anywhere. No, we can just pull this in. Get the elevator and pull this in. I forgot that we had this already starting to merge. Very nice. Pretty sure that's right. Yep, looks good. Because then once we get this elevator down, let's go ahead and put our platforms too. But once we get this, yeah, we'll leave the one square problem to Villain. It's if it's ever off by one, that's Villain's problem. All right, we'll do this. And it should connect in right there. Let's go ahead and add our elevator, which should be much easier to work with now. We'll go ahead and rotate it this way, because we should just be able to figure out exactly how that's going to connect. It's going to be like this. I mean, we could do this, but I really like the idea of it being just cute and perfect little 90-degree turns. Luckily, it gives us that guideline there. Oh, it's the wrong fucking belt, you fucking idiot. Oh, my God. It lined up to the wrong... It's just trying to help, man. It's there we go. Perfect. And in we go. So now that's going to start pulling all that iron plate action. And now we've got a working carousel. So we have long-term storage of iron plates that we can also pull from as much as we need to. And that's going to be great for all of our other projects that we're going to need to get set up. But we only have the one circuit now. The plan at this point is going to be to expand that out and get this whole thing set up, this whole array, and then get this platform filled out and do the iron rods. After that, we do another production layer where we're going to be making our steel screws, as well as our what are they? The reinforced plates require iron or wire, which is really interesting because we could do that entirely with iron. And I'm wondering if we do that, just get the reinforced plates to be pure iron and not copper. I just don't see that there's much that copper is needed for right now. So, I mean, maybe after we get Caterium set up, we'll want to do that. But for the most part right now, all of our ingots are going to be used. And it's going to be really nice to see the whole thing getting set up. Getting our access between each floor is going to be really cool too. Just to be able to move quickly between them. Whether it's stairs or power tubes. Also having the glass in some of these layers is going to be nice. Just being able to look down and see what's going on in the layer below you is just really cool. Oh man. Let's go check the Awesome Machine real quick and see if there's anything else we want to get out of there. Because I'm pretty sure at this point it's just going to be windows, which I think are 7 tickets. And then I think it's just windows at this point. The foundations are cool. I do eventually want to use these. The inverted ramp would give us... That's how we do our vaulted ceiling, by the way. That's it. The double ramp pack is exactly how we do that. We do double ramps until we get our tops. Yeah, that's how that could work. That's cute. So we could do proper roofing up there. It just won't have sky. Well, we could do skylights because we could put instead of this tile, we just put a square skylight right in there. Just instead of one of these tiles, we just replace it with lighting. Yeah, that could work. Getting these wall attachments too. Like, there's still plenty of stuff that I want to get. Oh, it's 9, not 7. Damn. That's unfortunate. Ugh. But it's fine, especially once we get some of this other stuff set up for the coupons. That'll be good. But I mean, all the stuff we're doing right now is set up passively. I mean, every coupon that we've gotten so far has been passive. We're not like going out of our way to produce any coupons, so it's just been running this entire time. Let's go see how many we have. Let's go see how many we got. Only 2. Yeah, I mean, the cost is massive right now. We're only doing 3,600 per minute, so that's going to take us quite a long time to get the rest of these out. But we've got 3 right now, which is enough for something. And eventually we'll ramp this up, but I'm not worried about it right now. It is what it is, and we'll get that figured out eventually. This whole platform needs to go. We need to get rid of this guy. And we just need to standardize our access. Probably make some stairs here so that we have an actual walkable access point in and out of the base. That'll be really nice. Where is our ladder up? Is it this? It's the only thing we got? Let me see if this gets me where I need to go. Kind of. Would be nice if it went just a little bit higher and did get me up all the way to the top. That would be great. We got a fuckload of organization to do. We do. We still do. I mean, this is the heart of any factory game, though, is ow, my ankles. That too. But once we get this fully set up, and it really is going to be like a funnel, is that the more that we have here at these early production tiers, they eventually get pared down to their final products. So the bigger and more robust that this initial setup can be, the better off we're going to be. And we're going to have a whole lot of steel production coming out of this. Because we're using only half of our iron input here at the main base. Only half of it is going to be used for iron. The rest of it's going to be for steel, and I know how much steel we're going to need, so I'm fine using half of it for steel. We've just got to find a way to get 2 pure copper nodes worth of coal in here, which I know how we're going to do. Oh, but chat, I'm done. I feel awful. I feel terrible. I'm going to go back to bed is what I'm going to do. But I had a good time tonight with you. Nice chill night of Satisfactory as always. But I'm off to bed, dude. Please hang out with us in the Discord. Come back and see us again. Follow the channel if this is your first time watching. Make sure you come back and see us. Thanks to all the patrons that you can see them scrolling up there at the top who are supporting the stream more than just watching. Just the most I could ever ask of you. But they're going above and beyond there to keep the stream going and keep the bills paid, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching on YouTube as well. Leaving comments. It's been a pleasure getting those notifications and seeing what you guys have to say. I had a great night tonight. I'll be back on probably Saturday night. Guaranteed to be back on Sunday night, but maybe back on Saturday night if we can. Won't be back tomorrow night. I'll be at a baseball game with Fern. But apart from that, I'll see you soon. Good night, guys.